Yippee.
Welcome, my friends, to the 4th session of Deria, my land of adventures and artifice, machines and magic, of maladies and many, many monsters. Last session was our first foray into travel as a group. Finishing up your dealings in Cherrywood, you all made your way to the far larger fork of Esper's Western trade, Truford. Some of you, for the first time, others of you, far more acquainted. During the travel, you all heard the hot goss of the City of Sails, that the Arcani of Transmutation, the Ladies in Quirrell, had been robbed by a flying pirate on a golden ship. The one, the only, Captain Radiant. And with this grand theft arcanum came her equivalent of a personal militia, keeping keen watch over the city. Dozens of crude and hollow metallic golems with glowing green embers for eyes walked the city, reshaped from the very rover she rode in on. For most of you, these were curiosities to stare back at, while for one of you, these were eyes to avoid. You all hunted for work to varying degrees of success, all while being hunted in return by certain guards, who then left the inn none the wiser, happy to finally have someone who would just comply easily. Speaking of the unwise, one of your party mates decided it would be a delightful idea to explore, and found the captain of your very own barrier, Captain Wrinkly and his first mate, Zilch. After a late night drinking and a late morning hungover, you all were packed onto the back of an ambling alley. The first step of your journey, looking back and looking forward to people met and not yet so, to places seen and not yet gone. Many plans were made and others were pushed off. But all of you, a feeling in your guts that maybe this all was more than happenstance. You all ended your first day on one of Esper's roving cities. And you all leveled up. Now, for the recording's sake, we're going to go around the table real quick and just list off the names of your abilities to have them on record.
And gulp.
Starting with the person who spoke. Nova, what'd you take?
Alright, skill increase in crafting, nimble elf for my ancestry paragon, and ward medic.
Fantastic.
As well as 2 new vials, frost vial and vaccine.
Perfect. Kara.
Kara took skill increase in crafting as well. I also have my ancestry paragon general training to be general feat diehard, and then I'm taking the general feat fleet, as well as getting the gunslinger ability stubborn.
Mm-hmm. Index.
Yeah, I put my skill increase into performance, and then I got 2 skill trainings from Elven Lore, and then got Elven Lore. Took the General Feat Fleet, which makes me have a 30-foot movement speed. I got Expert in Reflexes for Bard, and then my signature spells and second level spells, so I can cast certain spells at any level.
Fantastic. Andromeda.
I got Expert in Deception, Elven Lore, which is training in Nature and Arcana and Elven Lore. Or Elf Lore, not Elven Lore. Instead of taking a general feat, I took a skill feat for Sow Rumor. I also got signature spells, of which I only marked one, which is Soothe, which is my first level signature spell.
Understood.
And I took a number of other spells.
Fantastic. And last, but certainly not smallest, Geigen.
Revamp my size and be correct.
Yes.
Skill increase in acrobatics, ancestry paragon orc superstition, general feat toughness, incredible movement, which is monk movement, which I now have 35 feet, mystic strikes, which allow me to do magical attacks with my fist.
Acrobatics, not athletics.
You already got that.
Already
has it.
Never mind.
Yeah.
And my AC is increased by 1 because of monk shit.
Don't look shit.
Leveling up.
Leveling up is your gut monk shit for that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My AC's 1 higher.
My AC is also 1 higher. And also my ability scores that I'm trained in.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Holy shit. Nobody told me about this. No.
Busted system.
Busted system. And with that, as we went over last session, most of you are doing fairly well as day turns into night. One of you, sleeping's worse. Trying to trance here is so not fun. But you manage. You manage. Morning comes. Real quick, since they offered it last session, does anyone take the captain and first mate up on drinking?
Yes.
On the ship.
On the ship, their personal supply.
Yeah.
Yes, I am going to drink with them.
Fantastic. I need
Yeah,
fortitude
I
saves from everybody.
I will not be handing out antidotes for this bullshit.
Why'd you even roll?
I don't know anymore!
What the fuck? I rolled good, just not bad.
I'm gonna use halfling luck to undo in that one.
Okay.
And get in that one.
Oh no, bro!
True having luck, honestly.
Alright. Kara.
Kara got a natural 24-29.
Jesus Christ.
26.
26. And Geigen.
11.
The natural one is a critical failure. You two. It was awful. Tasted disgusting. Very clearly was less of a, we brewed this ourselves and more, we bought 4 different alcohols and mixed them together
Yeah.
and then splashed in some vodka just to make sure.
Not a type of alcohol. Vodka. different thing entirely.
Entirely separate. I mean like named kegs from brands.
Yes, no,
And then
then-
just basic vodka.
Okay, yeah.
This is the
Either
worst
way,
sewer slide.
you two ended up fine. It's high alcohol content, but you handled it well. Geigen. You were doing fine as well. You were handling your drinks well. And then someone needed to finish off the cauldron they had poured everything in. Well, you were a cauldron of a man, so... The captain, who would have normally finished it off, lets you have it.
Honestly, I'm doing us a favor and not having the guy driving drink the rest of that.
You
Yeah.
will be road sick today. But morning comes, and I must ask, where is everyone spending their time? There is the lower deck, meant for civilians. Most of the other passengers spend their time here, but then there is the upper deck that has small shops run by the crew. There's also viewing platforms on top of some of these places if you want to sightsee.
I'll provide quiet music to the shop.
Fantastic.
I'm going around checking on, just asking questions about the restrictive access and the proper containment of the goods in this on the ship.
Fantastic.
Specifically, perishable and edible goods.
Fantastic. Important question for that. Would you ask Captain of First Mate or one of the other miscellaneous crew members?
I think, like, throughout the day, I'm trying to talk to the miscellaneous crew members.
Fantastic. Roll me a diplomacy check.
Oh, yay. Nova's good at those, by the way.
Lovely. Index, if I could have performance. There's not very many people, but if you play well enough, everyone's willing to take a coin.
I would love
Apparently
to have
I'm good.
performance
Apparently
for
you are good at those.
I will add to the ambiance near the side of the ship by the shops by puking my guts out over the side.
Girl.
You're making a trail. Good job.
Kara is on a different viewing platform than this one.
Lovely.
I'm just listlessly gazing off into the distance.
Fantastic.
22.
Lovely.
Andromeda is also up on one of the viewing platforms, just watching out.
Fantastic. Can I get perception checks for both of you two?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Keep those saved for me, starting with the first person to speak up. Index. Remind me of your roll.
22.
22.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have a
Yeah.
negative wisdom.
You
Positive
end up
wisdom.
drawing the
That
attention And considering how small this place is, your music is stretching throughout the entirety of this little alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
You've set yourself up kind of near the well that is more just a crane to lower things down. And are playing. And as mentioned before, there are a few younger, late teens, early 20s concert goers who show up and just listen for a while. Your music's not standard for what they listen to. They prefer something much louder, but still, they listen. They go to offer to buy you a drink, but instead just give you the 2 copper for whatever motor oil you want to buy.
Not for motor oil.
That was crazy.
We're gonna get motor oil for 2 coppers.
Small amounts.
Shots.
But they just continue talking. They are so excited about the concert.
That's dangerous copper shot.
They're cutting it close. You need to get there by the end of today, which you're scheduled to.
Did Lula Bo ever publish, like, okay, not publish anything. Has Index ever been able to find any written sheet music for Lula Bo or anything Lula Bo adjacent? Like anything that I've been able to find in the Elvish city?
Has rock and roll made its way to Elvish, to the Elvish country?
See, I love that dearly. I would say, honestly, if you're specifically looking for where the elves are, yes. Or
And
just
the only
generally.
place they have access to.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Understood.
like I'm talking about like sheet music that I would have
Uh,
had read.
so you're specifically looking for sheet music. I would say, roll me. This is odd. Bardic lore. It counts as specific.
Yeah, I have music lore anyways.
Oh, music lore. Perfect. Forget, you have 1,001
Oh,
other lores.
the music lore counts as unspecific.
Gosh.
That is specific.
Easy music fee.
Music lore. Oh wait,
Feel
will
free
you
to
let
count as-
me? Will you let me use my bardic lore as specific?
Yes.
That gives me an extra +1.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'll take it. 23.
23.
Don't forget, in your lores you count as expert because we count as all of our lore scaling.
Oh, is the level that they scale?
Yes.
This is the level that they scale.
Because we have.
I need to add that buff.
I've
So is
added
it gonna be
that.
+11? No,
It's gonna
it'd
be
be
too
+10.
higher. Yeah, plus 10.
1 second.
You are
Plus
all good.
10 with a 14. Plus 11, because I have +1. 14 plus 11.
25.
Yeah.
25.
It's pretty good.
And that's some damn good lore. You would have looked around at sheet music. And from what you found, nothing particularly by the marvelous, am I saying that right? Marvelous? Marvelous Lula Bo ever really stayed on shelves long. People found it, people bought it. A lot of the earlier works especially were bought up as adaptations, reworks of classic elven pieces. It's rumored there's even a started maybe like a solid 1/84th of the way through the year of the year-long elvish song that he was working on rewriting. But none of his work ever stayed published. You never got your hands on any of it. Never ended up in your libraries or whatnot. Mostly because a certain family of a very similar name, the LeBeau family, became very strict and would pull it anytime they caught wind of such works, claiming it was too close to sullying on their name. They're much more of a classic elven maestros and artists. Why would they ever let something like that happen? So no. But you know it's different. You know it's far different from elvish work, and you know that his earliest works come from Illerndale. Fairly unsurprising with what you know about him, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Nova.
23 on my diplomacy.
23 on your diplomacy.
Yeah, a solid 10 better than I was expecting, but
Yeah. You spend a little bit of time today walking around, particularly hovering near the cargo bay entry door. This large iron door with a chain going across it. A lot of staff will go down and check on the goods that are down there. And you've peeked in, but mostly you're staying polite. Asking and wanting to double check. Eventually, a younger human man, let's call him a man 15. Brown cap, an aviator's cap on his head. Scurries out, thick goggles over his eyes, covered in soot, and a small tool belt on his hip. No, we have the cargo all tied down, chained down for the most part, especially the heavier stuff.
Well, that's actually wonderful. But my biggest worry is about the preservation, or how do I say this? To make sure that things smaller than us, critters, rodents of the sorts, aren't getting into them.
Captain Wrinkly and Zilch tend to try and be good on that. They don't like a lot of poisons or traps or anything. But they stay pretty good on it. Keep things clean-ish. Not great. Most of the storekeeps up top handle their own stuff. You can talk to them. You already have. They handle it well enough. There's no real evidence. I mean, if you want to inspect down...
I'd actually love to. That would be an awesome, amazing opportunity. Thank you so much. And Nova will start walking forward.
You're not allowed, but yeah, sure.
Nova will do a personal inspection to make sure that nothing has gone into this stuff.
You go down, and it is loud down here. Immediately to your right and to your left, massive engines. The gears for both sides. And even you can look through the catwalk underneath you, the tread that dangles beneath this Mariner. It's visible through the catwalk. It's large, maybe 30 feet wide. Spans the entire underside of the rover. It's a catwalk. A place where they just have barrels and crates, shipments, tied down, chained down. Thick railings on either side, all that seem in okay condition, minus a little bit of rust here and there. Pipes overhead, tangled mess. Spew a little bit of steam that probably should get checked out, but you go through and...
I hold up a thermometer to the steam, and I'm like...
Right. That would only cause second-degree burns.
Yeah.
No. The younger individual who's following you is like rubbing his hands together nervously. He's fidgeting with a wrench. Oh, we don't normally keep perishables down here, but, well, some people do. So he walks over to a few crates and taps them. These, well, they're in tin, so they're technically not counted as perishables, because we haven't found expiration dates on them yet.
Nova picks them up.
It's canned meat. The kind of stuff you would see in wayposts, the places you would stay overnight on the roads. Not perishable, haven't expired yet.
Yeah, I ate it and I was fine.
And you inspect the crate, and there's no rodent damage. There is a very clear sign of the railing on the back having scraped about halfway through the back of the crate. But the tin cans all seem intact. Save one at the bottom that's dented, but these cans are dirty, or durable.
Yeah. I'll continue that, make sure that everything is... nothing's gonna get anyone sick.
Yep, fantastic.
And then probably the rest of the day I'll spend looking for, seeing if anyone needs any... I don't have any time left in the day.
Yeah, and you're all good. The only person who needs dramatic medical assistance is your friend who is actively taking medical assistance with the railing.
I'm so sorry, Geigen. I told you that if you went over into that stupid drinking competition again, I told you I wasn't going to help you out. As Noah will slide over one of the antidotes that they prepared this morning. And they'll keep walking.
As you grab onto it. I believe you said your day was that.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. You two, we're up on a viewing platform. Can I get your perception checks?
10.
19.
19. Fantastic.
Good job.
With
I
a
got
10,
+6.
you're just admiring the scenery. It's grasslands, the occasional little bundle of trees. Not a whole lot is passing you guys, but from where you're standing, you can see a damn good distance. Beautiful clouds up to your north, the mountains off to the east. Hell, halfway through the day, you swear you can already start seeing the glittering of folly. Now, you can see a straight shot where the mountain was carved through. There's a lot of kicked up dust over there. Hard to really see through it, but you see where a mountain was. There's a few houses, farms, the occasional spot where the Varina will dip down between two larger hills. But you're not really the one who ends up spotting more odd landmarks. With a 19, you're skimming the horizon, looking beyond just what you expect to find here. See one farmhouse with a crack pot, inventors, see them all. You're looking for interesting stuff, and in a spot where the farms seem to thin out, though the land seems okay, you see why. It's a good 3 hours by foot. There's ruins. A small castle due north of you guys. You honestly don't think you would have spotted it. Bum a telescope off of probably the first mate and take a closer peek. This is a classic medieval castle. Brought to ruins, there's the remains of trebuchets. You catch what you think is a moat with a drawbridge lowered. And what draws your eye is the one bit of modern framing here. Directly above it, a big red balloon with a brass symbol on it. The Arcanist Guild. Seemingly tied themselves to this place for some reason. Do you have an Esper lore?
I don't think a general Esper lore. I have an Aether's Reach lore.
I would say Aether's Reach does not apply here.
Could I roll an untrained lore check then?
Go right ahead for me.
Or would it a lore legal?
No.
Engineering?
Unfortunately, no.
We're getting further away, aren't we?
A good bit, yeah.
18 plus 0 is 18.
You think back, old structures in Esper. A lot of it, the stuff in Esper is new. So this is probably before Esper. And what else was there but the Divided Kingdoms? Dozens of smaller feudal lands that just existed, warred, fought, amalgamated each other, and then shattered into pieces. Most of them would make castles, small towns surrounding them, fortresses, most of which that fell to ruin, especially near Variner paths, near rover paths. I'm never going to do it any differently. Seeing a structure like this, so close to a rover path, is strange, but interesting. You didn't think there were very many left that weren't turned into tourist attractions on the inner circle. Esper does not take care of the stuff out here nearly as well. But hey, if Esper's not going to, the Arcanist Guild is your next best bet for preservation. It's interesting seeing ruins of the past out here. And then Andromeda, you're looking a bit further forward. There's a river. Oh, that's the same river you guys were across right by on Cherrywood. That's... How is this thing getting over? The legs have only been moving in stints of like 10 feet, and sure, they're fast as it kind of gallops, but... This thing probably shouldn't go in the river, and it is... Oh, it's wider up here. You bum a map, I imagine, and there's a fork at a point in the river. This thing's about twice, if not 3 times as wide at this point. There's no bridges in sight. But the Mariner slows down to a stop for a second. And over some brass tubing with large, megaphone-esque ears.
Alrighty, folks. Please grab onto something. Go inside or under deck if you can. And, apparently, never really had to announce it. If you are not a crew member, stay out of the lower deck, please. Shit's about to get bumpy.
Nova coming up from the lower deck.
Hold on, perhaps. Boots, coin, purses, and butts. And, yeah.
The whole thing drops like 10 feet.
Yeah, how are we all grabbing the railing?
There's a bunch of railing.
There's a
Yeah,
bunch of
I know.
railings,
And
and
it's
there's
just
lots
not
of
grab the railing. My body just like auto-adjusts.
It's like a chicken.
Yeah.
dude.
Like a chicken
You
sandwich.
get it.
It's
It's not like that. It's like a car. Yeah.
car suspension.
Yes, suspension. Thank you. I couldn't think of the fucking word.
Everyone just kind of scrambles to the side, and
I was
these...
being like hand placements, not like how we all grabbing it. Like,
No,
it's
it's
because cars has like the fork, like the claws.
Yeah, the soon-to-be concert
You guys
goers are all like...
white knuckling it.
are all in a storefront just
Die.
watching you wide-eyed as you move. And then...
That sounded great.
The leg sticks out farther than it has before. And then the other. The back leg. The back leg. And the tread. Lifts up about 5 feet.
Big stretch.
As you drive into the river. And it's shaky, it's murky, mud and crap is kicked up downstream. But the arms have full turned to the side and have almost made it kind of divide for the water to go around. At least for the main portion of the thing. As it skirts along the bottom, shaking violently, you hear it hit something hard. Scoot back about 10 feet. Soon as it gets to a point, though, where the front arms can reach, sink about 5 feet into the ground. Pulls itself out.
Alright, folks, I know it looks like we are on stable land, but keep holding for another minute. As
For a solid minute, it just shakes side to side. It's awful. But then, once it makes sure that mud and crap is shaken out of the underside, it's back to walking. You're allowed to check one more time down there to make sure things are good, and despite the fact that the water came about 2 feet below the catwalk, nothing was touched by water, just the splash of it. And you continue onwards. Hours pass. Noon turns into afternoon, turns into early evening. The sun is setting behind you. Andromeda, you turn. You saw it starting to glitter, but now it's getting gorgeous. Folly. You've seen cities in Esper before, but I imagine you being you, you've been to Folly.
Oh, yes.
Oh, heavens, it's even brighter than you remember. Towers, skyscrapers, oddities, buildings shaped like archways, large domes. If you can imagine a classic casino, a massive building decked in blue neon, pink and yellow. Every single building here seems structurally made out of the stone of the mountain, but it's all decorated in silvers and golds that catch the light. Or at least they try to through all of the advertisements. Billboards, faces, and products in massive calligraphy taller than any of you seem to take up every surface they can. There's sky ships and smaller rovers already lined up and parked. Even a larger oblong gray structure floating above the thing. A little carriage underneath it like a ship. A proper blimp, massive in size, hovers over the city. And looming over it all on its southern side, carved as if all four faces of Mount Rushmore were one carving. It's a gigantic masquerade mask looking over the city. And you pull up, there's a divot. There's a lot of smaller buildings surrounding the outskirts, but there is a path, almost like a red carpet of dirt, that leads straight into the inner city, and you guys are turning. You guys are turning. Why are you turning? As the Veriter pulls off into this slummier section of more stereotypical outskirts of buildings. Stone bricks, flat roofs, windows covered in bars of metal. A lot less lights out here. They're trying to be, but most of them have burnt out at this point. Flickering ominously. As you guys go into the slummier side of Folly, closer to where the mountain and the city meet, as the Veriter slows to a walk, then sets down onto its tread to scoot and parallel park between two larger rovers. Takes a solid 20 minutes of pulling forward, backing out to exactly where you were, pulling forward, backing out to exactly where you were, finally going forward and backing in, only to go back to the original position and get it this time.
Me
as
when I'm downtown.
Yeah.
Downtown Detroit's bad, man.
They finally park, the large legs jabbing into the dirt. It's the captain looking a little bit dejected, and Zilch, who looks absolutely smug as ever, walks out of one of the buildings that you know isn't actually a storefront, it's where they fucking drive from.
Alrighty, folks. Now I know a good few of you were probably hoping to get in there. And there's trams. You can make your way in if you like. We're gonna be stopping here for tonight, all of tomorrow, but then the next morning, gotta be here. Now, there's a few things I should probably say. How many of you, show hands, have been to Folly before? I'm surprised. Truly, I am. Damn it, I owe like $6. I wanted that. Two more people. Anyway, first things first. I got 3 Bacon's rules for going in to Folly. those of you who've never been. First things first, watch your purse. People are going to try and pinch it. People are going to try and steal from it. People are going to try and make you reach into it and give them money for crap. Not literal, but just shit. Shit you don't want. Shit that's going to sit on your shelves for years and just fall off every time you take a sharp turn. So, if you do decide to go into Poly proper, or pick one of the shittier little gambling spots out here, watch your opponents. People out here fucking will take anything from you. Anything they fucking can. You watch their hands, you watch their cards, you make sure there's no magic-y tricks, make sure no illusions, make sure there's no bastards in the fucking pointy hats that think they can get one over you just because you're short. I know his deal.
Look for. Should be looking for good teeth, good hair, good eye, anything good. That's what you should be looking for. Keep an eye out.
That's tell. Listen to that one. Look out for gold shit. Everybody here's got gold. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
See, like, if it's a part of them, teeth.
It's very common spell for cheating. It will turn part of your gold as a tail for it.
I knew it. I knew it. Now, the last thing, important for you larger groups, and stick together. Watch your people. Don't let anybody wander off. Don't let anybody get pulled into an alley because they lag behind you a little bit. Don't lose a damn good second mate to the city because he wandered off. Someone with tits half the size of him. Talk to him. Don't. Oh, and a fourth thing to tack on there. Don't lose your tickets. Don't lose your tickets. It's the only way I'm going to be able to make sure that you guys are you when you get back here, and not somebody who stole your ticket and your face.
Happens to the rest of us.
Happened to me once. You left without me. I got up. Man, there's tons of fucking masks in this place. Hell, I'd bet money you two. Masks to your face somewhere in here. If not, somebody's already working on making one.
Index is ready to leave. After this city's conversation.
Andromeda is right next to Index,
I
ready
will
to
say
leave.
my antennae are like bright yellow.
Nova is next to Index, ready to leave.
What?
Dragon is slowly making his way over to
Oh, it
Index, ready to
follows.
leave.
Andromeda's
If
ready to
Index
leave.
jumped off this boat, you guys would too.
Well, after that expensive piece of metal, yes, I fucking would. That's my life.
Yeah. Kara
No,
is,
Andromeda would calmly walk
Everybody else is
down
jumping
and
off the
collect
bridge.
what's
I might as well.
body.
Kara's ready to be the scary guard dog, for so that way
Yeah.
they can have scary dog.
Scary.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
But with all of that said, stairs are that way. Leave as you want. Most of the crew's gonna be out and about. Hopefully making a bit more money, making their way back here, buying booze. I, personally, have to handle a much smaller purchase that needs to be transported. But that's a me deal. I don't need to worry about the business side of things.
So,
And if you're wanting, you can use your ticket to get back on here. Zilchier's is gonna stay and watch the shop because he does not have the 2 gold that I told him he'd need to get off this fucking boat if we came back here. So he's gonna stay. It'll keep you safe. Guy's damn good with a sword.
Okay,
So-
goodbye.
today, tomorrow, that's it. We're leaving tomorrow. Okay. Goodbye.
2
No,
tomorrows.
We're leaving in the morning after next.
today.
We have an entire...
And then we're leaving.
And then we're leaving in the morning.
Good. I wanted to make sure that I would have enough time to study up on the next area that we're heading to.
You're going to be studying in fully.
Well, that's your folly. Let's go.
There is a hope. I'm certain with coin there is access to anything.
Oh no, that's certainly true. There's a lot more interesting things you can buy with that coin.
That's damn true. Anyway,
Alright,
scoot your tooches, pick your buddies.
Yes, let's just go.
No groups smaller than 2. Unless you're like real bold, real
There's
stupid.
gonna be much of a group at that point.
You just define the group.
We're walking off
Yeah,
the
we're
show.
walking.
Yeah.
We're walking away. I'm sorry. I'm pulling the camera away.
Entirely.
We're now
As
in
you
the
guys
streets of Folly.
Head down
Wow.
into the
slummier side of Folly. Immediately what greets you is the smell of stale booze, dirt, cracked neon and ozone, metal. It's colorful down here. For what you thought were just going to be gray buildings, there's a lot of graffiti. Symbols overlapping each other, years old in some places, some still dripping and fresh. There's posters and signs, not a whole lot in the way of people just out and about walking. Though it's like every alley you look at has somebody looking back at you. Immediately, two groups kind of form out of the other people who were here. Dipping off immediately to the left are the more business folk, the crew, people who want to go deeper into Folly. They hang their left and stand next to two divots in the main road of cobblestone, underneath a sign with what some of you recognize as a train car. Seem to be waiting. But what catches one of your eye in particular is they've been hanging around you all day. The concert goers. They dip right towards the foot of the mountain. They're chittering away, excited, touching up their makeup.
Where are we delivering the packages again?
Was that here?
I believe that was a Ford.
A Ford.
All the way up.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what I thought.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was Folly or a Ford.
Can we get them?
I can double check. I will. If you could double check, that'd be great.
Is there a map for Folly?
A map for Folly? Not that you all can see. It's. I do not have one prepped.
I was saying, can we get like the map up, like the world map up?
Yes. If
Sorry,
things
Marty.
could move on
See
my
ya.
computer.
That's fair. If it takes too much effort, don't worry about it. I
It's
just
good.
Nope.
It just
I
didn't let me
don't
click
see where
on-
we're transporting them.
All I know is that you guys a transport job.
Yep.
What for?
Thinking back on it, I actually do believe it was Folly.
I will deal with that tomorrow.
Understood. And I will say, you can just talk to the crewmates.
awesome.
If you'd like, they offer to handle it for you for a silver.
No, Andromeda's gonna do it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't trust that shit.
Yeah.
Just in case you wanted it off your hands.
No.
Yep. You guys are right here. And the concert goers seem to be dipping around towards where the city meets the mountain.
Okay, cool.
I suppose you will be wanting to follow us in. That's probably where the concert's going on.
Yes.
Right, because I would still love to go to that. That would be quite interesting. I haven't heard of this person, and that is strange.
Really?
Yes.
Be very
It was
fun.
my understanding that he's gotten quite popular.
Have I heard of?
And that's what I can tell as well.
The marvelous Lulabo.
Magnificent.
I thought it was marvelous. I
Yeah.
checked earlier.
Yeah, Eli did
Magnificent
say
is what I
marvelous
originally
earlier.
said. And then marvelous was what I was corrected
Hold on,
to.
I have a drawing of
He
the
likes to change it every once in a while.
This is
Zippity's out. We'll figure it out.
it's find outable.
Is it find outable?
It's find outable.
It's
Find
never
outable?
find outable.
It's find outable.
Is it Jover?
It's so joke.
It hasn't even jarted.
Are we Jack?
Don't say that word.
Are we jucked?
We've
Don't
been
say that
jokes.
word.
Jaded.
Hold on.
It's not my word. I don't understand. Why can I say
I
that?
jaded
It's
my
magnificent. I
Getting
did spell it
jokes.
incorrectly in the drawing. No, there's no C. Wait. Magnificent. No, I didn't. I actually spelled it right. Magnificent.
Magnificent.
God.
That's what my fingers
Damn
do.
it.
They do that.
I get that they Eli, I'm sorry Trinity lied to you earlier.
No, it's okay. It is magnificent. He tried out marvelous for a bit. It didn't quite stick as well.
I always said magnificent.
Yeah, but Eli checked in with you and said marvelous, and you said, mm-hmm.
I probably heard magnificent. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, my mind
Laurel.
probably auto.
I know, I'm giving
Hey,
you shit.
whatever.
Yeah.
Can I make a conceal an object
Not as
check to
magnificent as
fucking
this
hide
girl.
my coins?
Look at her.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, you may.
Is that thievery?
No, it's stealth.
Oh.
I can't believe I have the only drawing I have with her. That I really
26.
like. She has a fucking violin.
I will also
violin.
do the same if I'm allowed.
Hiding
What
her
I would
coin
also like to
Yeah.
do the
in a
same.
couple spots.
Fantastic.
My coins are in my arms. They are welcome to try.
Says the person who got rubbed in your one-on-one. Okay.
You did get robbed in our
I did
one-on-one.
get robbed in my 101. I should probably roll for stealth too.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh god.
This isn't...
Uh-oh.
I'm rolling
Uh-oh.
great, which means I want to roll terribly later.
I don't know. This is what I wanted.
Nice. What's that bring you to?
23.
Nice. Got 21.
Why are you small? Why are you?
You're just like,
Not again.
Why is this the way that it is?
After concert, we go gambling. We must avoid halfling and gnome gambling establishments.
gambling in a place like this is not only going to be expensive, but rather risky. Are you willing?
Statistically speaking, the difference between a regular gambling lane as well as a halfling gambling lane is not much.
I've been given advice.
On
Unless the
halflings
halfling gambling establishment is very new, do not go near long-time ones. They use their luck for evil.
I've never had good luck. You can say halfling. I will not advise that. It will be very poor decision to gamble against a halfling.
And were you going to use your luck for good?
Nah. Winning is good luck.
Wait,
They
so,
use their luck to not win, to take. So
but aren't you using your luck to take from them?
No,
No,
I was
my
not
luck is
kidding.
winning.
If you see anyone with a gold aspect, hair, strand of hair, some of the hair, an eye, something, it is a it can be a sign of a spell. Just pay attention for that.
Sign of what?
A spell.
Mm.
Enhancing one's luck for gambling.
Really?
Interesting. I'll keep an eye out then.
Or just don't go gambling.
Well,
That wasn't the plan.
gambling
but,
is part of the
you
plan.
went on folly, I guess.
Gambling is
Gambling
part
is
of
not
the
the
plan,
plan.
but it is
Did you hear that?
I feel like
I
Gambling can be
I think
allowed.
you were the only person, and you know what they said: groups of two.
there are different types of gambling you can do.
But I'll go with you.
For coin is not
Why
very
did you
fun.
So that way we're not split up.
No.
If he's that's undoing, he's going to do it without us.
it would be okay for me to go alone. I am very strong.
You are not.
Do you see what we're dealing with here?
You can't hit what you don't notice.
To those of you who rolled conceal an object,
Mm-hmm.
let me know what your scores are.
21.
23.
Okay. You do?
26.
Conceal.
Conceal an object.
It's a
Side coin.
stealth
Side
roll
coins.
to try and hide your coins.
Can I click it in one of my things?
That was my plan too.
Nope. Is that what you said?
I said, yep.
Doesn't mean they can't steal it though.
Yeah. Mine might be in my arms, but I rolled a 12 on my stealth. Clank, clank,
Clink,
clank,
clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, you're walking around literally like this. so you kind of look a little bit like a drug
I will
addict,
say,
but that's
if you're
neither
not
here nor
gonna
there.
Hide it. You can roll me a perception check to just keep an eye on it.
What did you guys roll?
Stealth.
Wouldn't it be theory?
Nope, it's
Conceal an
stealth.
object.
That's what I
object is
thought too.
Why?
It doesn't matter for me. It's the same number.
It's not for me.
Yeah,
Not for
so
me.
do I have to roll stealth on top
Uh,
of that, or does that protect it?
Thievery is palm an object, steal, disable a device, or pick a lock. Those are the 4 actions associated with
Yours
Thievery.
protects it.
Okay. Then I'm not wrong.
I'll take that perception roll then. Yay, 19. That's way better. Eyes like hawk.
You said 19?
Yeah.
That's not
You're
John's
trained
cube
in the
numbers.
Thievery is so funny. You were trained in a particular set of skills favored by thieves and miscreants. The game would call me a thief and a miscreant.
Are you?
No.
Okay.
Cheers.
So,
Normally
what are
doesn't
you
really steal.
all up to?
So there is a concert that I know that me and Index are trying to go to.
Absolutely.
The tickets, I imagine, are going to end up being rather expensive this far.
I imagine you guys should come with.
Well, I would love to. We can see the prices of them.
I imagine we'll be stopped at the door, but why not?
Well, my intention is to talk to him, not to see him.
You don't want
If
to
we're
see
at
the
concert, we should see concert.
You must have a very good ticket then.
I suppose.
We'll try.
It's more importantly that I want to see him before, and I can ask for tickets from him directly.
Oh, I see.
Can you not just
What's
stop
your
him after
plan?
performance is over?
Then the performance will be over and we won't get the tickets, bud.
That is correct.
But I mean, like, we get tickets, get in, and then he performs, and then we stop him.
Well, the idea is that we might be able to get them for free. Because this one might have a
You don't seem
connection.
to have very much.
I have not
foresight.
been to concerts before.
Obviously, he is still a
That is
performer, and I would appreciate it if you all would give him money in response to his.
Well, if we
performance.
get tickets right now, it's not going to be going to in. It's going to
Exactly.
be going to scalpers.
That's
Hey,
why I would like to talk
or
to him first.
people we see in the.
I should say, I have only had 2 conversations with him, and neither of them were in direct conversation.
Well, we'll try.
So,
Must be very good friend.
If in the event that we're not able to, however, get free tickets, we'll figure it out from there.
They're likely to be gold or so.
Yeah, I'm just not flush with cash is the problem. Can't really throw my weight around in gold.
There is a way to get gold.
We're not gambling, bud, and we might as well stick together for right now.
I am
We
just
have
saying,
all of
if we are
tomorrow.
forced, if we are forced to need to get money quick,
or
it is
lose
option.
it just as fast.
You
That
know,
is
if
true.
You need this coin. You know what you should do? You should go to one of the loans people here.
No.
They can give you coin, and you could go gamble tomorrow and make it back. Does
I
that seem smart?
I have been told by many
I think
trusted
it's
individuals no
Are you
loans.
trying to get someone in debt?
I'm trying to see if he's dumb enough to yes.
I don't think you should see if someone's dumb
I'm
enough.
gonna start walking.
Yeah.
And they're moving. Okay.
No, of course.
Yeah.
As you begin,
Dex?
You are so fast.
no, I would ask for a perception check. However, you have a perception of higher than +1. Immediately, as soon as you start walking, you look to your left. Crimson red, gold calligraphy. Poster, right on the wall. Arrow pointing. You walk about 12 steps. Poster, right to your left.
Is there an arrow pointing?
An arrow pointing.
Oh my gosh.
A solid 6 steps ahead. 2 posters.
Six.
Stacks. Stacked on top of each other.
666.
Oh my god.
2 arrows pointing. One of them slightly lower than the other. Where are you going to go? It's still that way. And as you continue following the arrows and the clear signs, more and more people dressed in blacks and leathers and silvers. You're heading in the right direction.
Oh god, I've been in.
You do?
Cars fucking.
No, you
elephants.
do not.
I guess.
What?
Never mind.
You're dressed like a hunter.
That's
Mhm.
fair.
That is very different than...
Oh yeah. Then sorry, I was thinking blacks
Remember
and
the emo
leathers.
tiefling boy from
Yes, I remember. I remember the Gerard
Yeah.
White tiefling.
Gerard just Steve.
Gerard West. No.
I said it 3 separate times. But
Oh
no.
no, I fit in it.
See, I laugh every time I hear
Oh,
Gerard
no,
West because
I
I think of
think
Gerard
you-
Way. Lawrence laughs every time because he thinks of Kanye West. We're not the
We are not the same.
no.
No way.
Landon, you're a West.
No, it's times like these I wish I made that deal with the Fae. That would have been very useful.
What deal did you want to make with Faye?
Oh, if they offered me a deal to transform my visage, it will. You know, just a small price of hospitality whenever they need it for a couple of days.
You know what? I'm not going to act so surprised. It does make sense that you would have contact with the First World.
I might see if I can.
How
find
regular are those contacts with the First World? Is my only question.
some-
That
I
doesn't
feel
mean
like
much when
good
it comes from
disguise
you.
does job
I
much cheaper.
respectfully. Are you purposely trying to avoid the question?
I just. Have you considered perhaps I can't say?
Is it? It is not. Let's continue walking.
You continue following these posters. And hell, even at a certain point, you notice small groups of these figures in black leathers and studs have just kind of stationed themselves outside of stores. There seems to be one general goods store that has been nearly entirely raided of booze. One guy just sitting there, handing out bottles. Another spot you notice is a small, like, smoke shop. Again, the door's wide open. There's this individual behind the counter, catfolk. Just seems lazily resting over the counter in that same red font and gold calligraphy. 1 free for every visitor. Whatever free you want it to be. Do any of you stop and procure free drugs or alcohol?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Both.
No, 1 free per visitor.
I probably should.
Oh, yeah.
Put a little drink.
I'm getting drugs and alcohol.
But
Nova did not hand you one.
A little drink
Today.
will not hurt.
Handed you it yesterday.
Do you guys procure some stuff?
Is it whatever you want? Is that what's said?
1 free per visit. Whatever free you want it to be.
Yeah, Nova's going up first.
Fantastic.
oh my god.
These cat folk, their eyes look completely black. And nope, that's just their pupils. They are zooted.
They're all in that catnip.
Nova sets up one of the empty vials that they have that goes in their equipment bag. Hi, can I get one free of these? Do you have these lying around? You would not understand the premium on them these days. Preferably empty.
They just
Oh, no, it can be
switch
fair.
to the other hand that they're
Only
laying
fair.
on. Their tail flicks up, sets the thing down, and you get, it's a little bit more grimy, but a standard issue vial.
Just a little bit of cleaning and this will be perfect. Thank you so much. Nova will put it in a separate bag from everything else.
Hey, do you have something to smoke?
So they just gesture to the store at large.
Yeah. Andromeda will just pick something.
Fantastic. They do have a small section of magical smokes if you want them.
Oh, yeah.
Most of them are just
Andromeda's
colored.
preferred.
A few of them, though, do let you cast Figment using that color of smoke.
Nice. Andromeda will just get like a purple smoke.
Fantastic. This also does count as like the equivalent of marijuana. You would get high off of this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Purple marijuana.
Purple marijuana.
Weed.
Purple kush.
You got that grand.
Purple-
You are
purple.
literally
It's
the
got
guy.
purple 40 in it.
Oh god, no! You're dead.
Oh
It's
no.
good. Just don't get the red.
You're that one guy
Red
from
ones
Hunter
are all
x Hunter
gone,
who does,
actually.
I don't know, purple smoke or something like that.
The red ones are all gone.
That's real.
You guys grab drinks.
Yeah, I grabbed the heaviest thing I can find.
Heaviest thing. It
The
is.
building.
That's not, no, like alcoholic, like the most alcoholic.
There is a small cheap metal flask with the symbol of a skull with an arrow through one eye and out the other.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm getting.
It is just a fairly common Esper brand of vodka.
Fuck yeah.
This shit will get you fucked up. It's dense.
Oh, sure, they got Notch here.
Notch. I love it. Yeah, as you guys just collect shit and keep walking.
Well, yeah, we take 5 steps away and I'm like, could we have requested free tickets?
No.
That's not what they have in the shop.
They looked like they had much more expensive things than tickets.
I was
And they
thinking
had
about
what I
maybe
requested.
requesting 3 gold, but I think drink was better choice.
A platinum, if you requested it, could have gotten you further, but yes.
Nah.
Are you purposely dense? I cannot do.
Well, for one, I don't go out to this part very often. And for two, it did say anything.
A party's going on here. It's for drugs,
The
alcohol,
cat folk
resource.
steps out,
They had vibes.
a pocket watch
Standard
dangling,
issue, great as
swinging
well.
like a hypnotist pendulum in front of their face.
A big stretch.
No, you can't say that.
Stop on my account.
Listen, I don't know much about this place. I do know one thing: smartasses get robbed.
To answer your
So-
question,
They
they
don't
like
mean
lay
what
their
I
head
asked
fully
for.
on your shoulder. You totally could have, like 2 people did today.
Dang it.
Unfortunately, I only got 1 ticket though, and that's a personal purchase. I'll see you all in the alcove. as they walk off.
I should have gotten free money.
And I imagine you all follow pretty close behind.
Mm-hmm.
New smells are added. Clearly these places add the smell of weed and cot, alcohol. As you move deeper and deeper. The road here starts off as like shitty cobble, but then it connects to a nicer road. One that runs along the side of the mountain. It's more built for carts in the like... Looks like it connects all the way to the main part of Folly. But set up and around are carts, small tents and living quarters. A large, like, 24-person tent off on the side of this road in a ditch. Loaded with concert goers, all funneling just around a small jut at the foot of the mountain. As you round it, holy shit. It's bright. Red lights. Darker red, but red still. You look into what is a semicircular alcove. Very nicely carved, it looks like. You can see almost like Roman-esque pillars along the side, massive. But between them all, out of shitty metals, black irons and tins. Those of you who have been to Ilrindel see an absolute spiky mockery of elvish designs. Holding up lanterns, some of them with small figures, it looks like, moving inside of them. A few banging against the glass, dancing. Shining red light down over a sea of concert goers, and at the far, far end, stage. Stone platform, the same Roman-esque carving, is absolutely covered in this filigree, in this mockery. There's no band members up on the stage. Heavy lights and large black, not speakers per se, but boxes set up to amplify the sound deeper in. And hanging above it all, you're expecting the magnificent Lulabeau, but no. The name you see built out of shitty metal is... God damn it, Discord.
Discord, wow, what a good, cool band there. Sorry.
You're good.
The Living Tombstone? Holy shit!
Bum, bum, bum. I'm
Quincy
sorry.
did not know. I'm not gonna rat them out like that on live television.
Live from New York, it's this room.
Live from Detroit.
Yeah, Briar, we live in Detroit.
I was thinking
Stupid.
Saturday Night Live joke!
Well, Saturday Night Live isn't happening here. Detroit is.
Is apparently out of shitty metals. Brain sloth.
It's so funny!
Brain sloth.
Random
There's a
capitalization.
large red, deep, blood red curtain over the back of the venue. But there's this sea of people, small pathways like rivers between the bodies. There's small divots into the ground where like drug circles, pits of people are just sitting, existing, waiting. Around the outsides there's large tents, even a small guild insignia, that open book with a plus sign, a medical tent provided by the guild.
All's good on them.
There is already a line forming, and one guy in stretcher getting rushed off through a small door archway in the side of the alcove.
Oh shit, that's clever. The capitalization spells riot. And Prince Law.
Hero point?
Hero point?
Yeah.
I was waiting for
I was
it.
like, that's
I
good.
agree.
That
That
was
How long
good.
does it take you?
smart.
Oh, I saw that immediately!
Oh, really?
There are two entrances between the outer ring of tents and people set up here. the actual entries to the venue. Large, boxy, wire frames making the entryway. There's a long-ass line coming out of it, though most of it does seem to have filtered into the space. You guys get in line and wait. 10 minutes, 20. It's moving decently fast. You swear the line on the other side of the alcove's going faster. Of course it would. But you make it to the bouncer. Black. Not very nice, but still a suit. Thick boots, black pants, and rolls. This big and misshapen face. Their eyes are small and beady, and you swear there's no whites to them. They just look at you.
Ticket.
As they hold out a fatty hand, no nails on it.
Walks up, not fully up to him, and then extends out the hands of the ticket in it.
Under two of them? Under two of them? Specialty ticket?
There were...
Just one.
Nope, there would just be one.
Ah.
You're right.
Sorry, whatever.
So you hand the one, and they already have like a small hole punch.
Maybe it's
I thought so, because you...
realize
Okay, because
No,
I thought there was
there should be one.
somebody else.
If I said one, if I said two,
Okay.
that was a typo for one.
it.
So they like pull out a small hole punch and look at the ticket. Their eyes flash.
I would really appreciate it if you did not hole punch that one.
Reach into their pocket and pull out a small pair of reading glasses that they rest there. Don't have a nose, but it just kind of sits. The eyes scoot a little closer together to fit through the glasses.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
Really
do.
not?
You can take it back.
Eli, I'm not gonna have undead. I'm gonna have worse.
I want to have body horror. Fair, Eli did not bring the body horror to this campaign. I did.
I haven't seen
I was given to this by a friend of the magnificent LeBeau.
You. Side. Ticket. Friends.
Friends, yes. Allies.
Friends are allies.
Thank you.
Different.
Can it not be both?
He just gestures widely for you all to step off to the side. There are one or two other smaller groups here. One of them is like this younger teen is just like sitting there tapping his foot and just rubbing his face. I told you guys that I got the ticket. The guy said they were legit tickets. I'm sorry. Everyone that's been pulled off to the side is just panicking in their own variety of ways. And you all wait. And you wait. Eventually, one slightly larger of these bouncers lumbers over from the other side.
All tickets are wrong.
So he's addressing everyone in this group, not just you specifically.
What did you say?
Your all tickets are wrong.
As he points back the way you came.
I can guarantee it's not.
As he reaches into his pocket and pulls out one of the more correct tickets, more filigree along the edges, a few smaller bits of words, and as he flips it around, it's not just the same thing on the other side, but fine print.
Folly ticket.
Perhaps it's not one of those tickets. Perhaps it's a favor. Think of it that way. A recognizable thing.
He's a popular artist. He's got to have traveling fans with season passes, right?
Chance.
He wasn't nearly as popular when I got that ticket.
Look, I don't.
As as he stops a skeletal hand.
Music. Can't?
This is as low as it goes without being off.
You turn it up one?
That's where we were.
What's
Because it normally has my phone and then this to dampen and then dampen.
You want to turn down the volume? Because it's just like a slight bit too loud. Not
Maybe it was definitely that part of the music was definitely loud.
exactly, yeah.
But it keeps...
It's fine.
Anyways.
Yeah.
This is great.
As a skeletal hand, ivory but slightly blackened, sharp fingertips, grabs onto his shoulder. It's faintly glowing this deep, sulfur-smelling fire. Stepping around is a skeletal, devilish entity. Humanoid skull, small, stereotypical devil horns. No clothes on a majority of their body, just thick black denim pants, torn and burnt to shreds. A large chain down one of their sides, adamantine it looks like.
Loaded. Hold on, wait. So
This man's
get a thief in the party.
A devil's tail,
Sorry.
or the skeleton of one,
Got it.
flicks around behind and hooks under the ticket, and it just balances on the end. Pulls it closer.
Thank you for re-inspecting.
Shit. This is yours, huh?
Well, it wasn't given to me directly, but yes.
But you brought it. Go handle those farmers. He pats him on the back and walks off to go make sure the rest of the group leave. But
I would
you-
like to have a conversation with Lulubo.
Wouldn't everybody? No, you want to be on me to be honest? Dude's running late. But hey, I'm one of his openers. Damnation of Brainslot. Pleasure.
It's wonderful to meet you. We don't mind waiting though. I can be very patient.
Oh yeah, dude's got a rep for not showing up till right before. And you're probably asking him about tickets, yeah?
I heard he has similar issues back a few decades ago.
Yeah, no, dude's gotten worse about it. At least he used to show up before the opening act. But as he squats like there's a chair materializing under him, is it like made on 3 femurs and a small rib cage underneath is a
this
skeletal
Eli's
stool.
OC. I get it.
He reaches up into his pant leg,
it's self-insert.
pulls out
He
4
wishes.
tickets between his knuckles. Just the standard Folly ones. You all mind making a deal with that devil?
Isn't this the first time?
Is it a big deal?
Oh, it's for the
I've been
ticket.
advised.
Didn't read the print.
Andromeda will read the print on the ticket before accepting
As
it.
it flips over,
Yeah.
upon the conclusion of Brain Sloth's first, second, and third song, you are required to applaud and scream as loud as you fucking
He's the
can.
goat. He's a legend.
I thought they was going to
He's
ask
a
me to buy merch.
go-getter.
I still might.
Wait,
You'll want
I
to.
want some damnation.
Mm.
The best use that we
you.
ever
Okay.
countries, I accept.
wait. So what does this? Oh, that's not very good for the longevity of your vocal.
No, it ain't, but Devil Deal's gotta come with something, right? So he stands up, the stool melts into the ground, leaving a small burnt spot. Right?
How many songs do you have?
3. We might do a 4th and an encore if people are yelling loud enough, though. Once the guy shows up, he can kick us off as soon as he's ready. But, congrats. Y'all have a mission. Have fun. Don't get lost in the pits. You gonna need a hand getting on that one? There's like a raised platform. If you go in and hang a right and try and stay in a straight line, would you do that? There's like a raised platform for Jordan folk. You can see.
Oh, yes, I am the shortest one here.
It's good. And you're not quite. As he like raises his arm up and it extends
It's
to
a
like
meta
rest at about your height.
Forgot.
You're not about. Yeah, nah, you're good. There's a larger folks pit. We got a stone giant in there. First time we had a stone giant.
You almost got ticketed for being too short to ride there. So
Oh,
I've never
dude,
been ticketed
no.
for being too short to
There
ride.
is no too short or too tall. You just need to talk to the right band member.
Wait, should we really be splitting up?
I
What do you
think
think's
it's
gonna
going to be
happen?
in the section I want
You
to
got
be.
guards. As he like kicks the back of the
Wasn't,
thigh.
but wasn't
this
the first
larger
first-
bouncer.
Sorry.
if
Okay.
you want, you can stay. I guess you could be on his shoulders, but that might make you too tall.
I don't think so. Guiding goes for the people for larger folk.
If we go in together in the larger arena, we can take down the
Yeah,
stone giants.
we'll get you a very large
yeah,
trench
yeah,
coat,
yeah.
and it'll be great.
All fighting needs to happen in the back half of the venue,
Okay.
away
okay.
from the stage.
Do we still want to keep the same
Well,
size?
Second
mask?
song, we do clear out a front
Big body,
spot for a
small head.
brawl.
It will be glorious.
Yeah, if you want to join, big guy.
Alright, so we're going to the large section and we're going to be the tallest person there.
No, you're not.
Oh no, the sections are suggestions. That stone giant's been walking around, but I think the guy
Oh.
finally passed out.
Yes, if you guys would like to.
Hey, you want to peek for it?
Feel comfortable being alone in there. Probably
sure.
not.
Yeah, as you feel yourself levitated cartoonishly up about 8 feet in the air, and you can look over the crowd, and on the far right side of the alcove, there is a large, like laying up against the side of it, slumbering stone giant, just laying partially fused into the stone.
Okay, well, I'm not really used to being up in
Come
the air
on,
but
will you
from
be
my
going
own
to the
accord, other than
Main station?
in sterile practicing
I'll be
environments.
worried about
Okay,
it.
and that is the
I've
ground.
never really been to a concert before.
Andromeda would like to go to the smoking circles, and I'm
We
going
do
to
not
head
have to
up front.
fight stone giants.
Where are these two planning on heading?
I don't think you can
We
go there.
confiscated his arms.
No, I'm asking.
Not his arms.
Well, I was planning on sticking with Geigen so that way we could
Dude,
keep
walk
to our
in with a pick.
two-person rule.
Precisely. They're
You
going
might not
large
want to
person.
touch
I don't think
arms
you
if
can
you're going
I
to
don't think
play.
I can.
And Andromeda
to
believes
the-
she is above the rules, so she was going off on her own.
And she knows the rules well
But you
enough.
think this shit's
You can
over?
Get him to do what you want.
I'm
can
going
make
to
it
head up
well.
soon.
I'll stick with you then.
Okay.
I don't
Not it. See,
respectfully trust your ability to navigate the rules.
Duck,
Watch
you
the
don't
disintegrates little
have-
Smoking.
You don't happen to have anything for protecting your eardrums?
Well, I have.
You need plugs?
Hmm?
You need plugs?
But I
I'm
actually.
asking my doctor.
Yeah, Nova already has out their medical equipment. I actually used it whenever I was going down. Oh, I wasn't allowed to go down there, but it was for a good reason. And Nova will hand you whatever earplugs this era will.
Beeswax is
It
very
is the
common.
equivalent of
Okay.
beeswax, yeah.
I assume so.
The guild has been working on a more like consistently like one that won't have to be disposed after use. They can actually be like washed properly, but
Geigen's just going to take out some
Most
lightly
likely
oil
dissolve.
stained
You know,
cotton
they're actually-
swabs from his.
There actually
disguise
was
kit.
a blueprints
Blue-
in the work for
As they're
a
talking.
magical earpiece to
this one
dampen
leans over,
on-
wraps an
Yeah.
arm and a tail
What about
on
that?
your shoulder. And you,
Continue talking.
I take it's weird. Haven't seen one like that. I think since the guy had us as an opener, so call it backstage. After.
After the
done?
concert.
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Cool. There's usually a follow-up question with that. You're walking in with far other people and you're not going to try and barter for backstage?
What do you mean?
Well, if you're coming in with a group, most people who come in with a group with one backstage try and upgrade everyone else's. And,
I mean, how much would that cost?
oh, nothing, because they didn't ask. You asked, you get downgraded, but you didn't ask. So congrats. So they flip their hand and all of your tickets sheen over, and instead of red, they're black.
Ooh.
Backstage, printed in small letters.
Did the fine print change? Out of curiosity.
It is only added that after every single one of the magnificent Lulabose songs,
Nah.
you are required to scream and clap.
I will prep remedies for tomorrow.
Most people do.
Hey,
You want my best bet? Water and booze.
Water is actually better. Booze will dry out your. Okay.
I have to make the pain go away. Not that I
Thank you
know.
so much, Damnation.
You are very welcome. I don't know your name.
Oh, yes, of course. My name is Index of the Monterey Estate, automated assistant at your service. It's wonderful to meet you.
Pleasure's on mine. I gotta get up to stage. We're starting here soon. Oh, and they're gonna be pissed off at me. So he reaches up into his ribcage, into his skull, and grabs. That is a ball of flesh. That is a ball of flesh with eyes and teeth, like the raw, meaty flesh that he just begins kneading between his hands as he walks off.
That's probably his face.
Okay, let's
Quite
go.
thoroughly.
Let's go.
Yeah, Index will start moving through like the main audience space without the raised platform or the big focus group, and I think she's saying, "Excuse me, I need to make my way to the front," because she doesn't know concert etiquette, and I assume a lot of people get out the way because I'm a robot.
A lot of people. So it's a solid 50-50 if people like see you and scoot out of the way to give you pass because you're a robot, and a solid half that are just so gone already that they do not notice until you physically tap them or bump them, or in one guy's case, you just have to like actively try and shove him. The dude just turns around, nearly shoulder checks you.
Excuse me, I need to get to the stage.
Full grabs you and spins
I'm
around,
there.
sets you on the other side.
Sorry, I need to get with them as well. Thank you. All right, we're going.
Manhandled.
Uppies!
This full-blooded orc who's just like... He looks like he's about ready to pass out.
I think he belongs in the other section.
I think he might be a little bit too short. Maybe that's a mark against him. Also, I think there were suggestions, not really like hard rules.
Perhaps by 1/2 inch.
Is this one with you? So he scoots to the side to reveal you?
No, they're heading.
Oh,
They're
you
heading-
headed
they're
to
heading
other
together.
places.
Yeah,
You headed
yeah.
other places. Sorry. Are you with me?
Nope.
Nope.
She's going to
Fantastic.
I'm-
Just
I'm-
double checking.
yeah,
You
I'm
two.
on the side
You
smoking
you
people.
got it. Heard. As you two make your way up to the front, it thins out a little bit here. People seem to want to keep at least a little bit of a distance. For now. They're doing other stuff. A lot of backs turned to the stage. A few people have like actively set themselves up, and there's one gnome on stilts that are drilled into the ground. Iron braces up their legs. They are not moving from the railing. Grip on. Goggles on. Hands tied. They are watching this show from right here.
You know, I really should have thought of that. That's a brilliant idea.
I wonder why there's not many people up front.
Well, the concert hasn't started yet.
I guess, but there was such a wall of people back there, and it doesn't matter.
Our other two groups. Andromeda, what are you up to?
I'm smoking with people.
Fantastic. You join a smoke circle and immediately, like, girl in platform boots about a solid half the size of your short friend here drapes herself over your shoulder and is flirting with you immediately. And then a dude half a foot taller than your shortest party member wraps an arm around your waist and is flirting with you, oblivious to the taller individual flirting in your other ear. As you are passed around a bong, and then two people later a blunt, and then two people later like a cartoonishly long spiraled pipe made out of brass and metal. A gnome
With
has
silly
it
straw bongs.
like tied to a small chain on a ring on his finger. Just like, that's mine. She's coming home with me.
It's fucking called the Yaller War, and it's great.
It'll have you, Yaller. You join a smoke circle.
Yeah, Andromeda just.
You show off your fun blunt. One guy smokes a blunt that pops on his face, a cartoonish black soot as a small firework launches out. People just smoking, having a good time, trading lipstick. It's great.
Lipstick is a fun way of calling kissing.
Thank you.
That was pretty creative.
Purple. I watch iCarly.
That's when red blue list means kiss.
Where you guys
Then
headed?
purple.
All right, Kagan.
Spencer.
We need to make sure that we find an optimal spot for. I forget, is the concert venue like an outdoor venue or an indoor venue?
It is outdoor. It is an alcove carved on the side.
We need to find an optimal spot for wind to cool us down because concerts tend to get a little too hot and we don't want to overheat. We also want to find a good spot for optimal viewing. So I will quickly think that out.
While you're thinking that out, I was walking with you,
Yeah.
On the
I'm
shoulders.
on your shoulders.
and I was like, "Oh yeah, right here, about the middle. This looks good.
Well, actually, that's perfect.
This will be a good spot for when battle starts."
I'm sorry?
Second song, mosh pit.
You're not going in there.
You're going to help me. Yeah.
Nova's gonna take out an elixir of blood.
As you drink,
Great song.
things don't really begin to quiet down. But you two at the front.
Yeah.
You're ready for
I
your
had something really quickly.
Yeah, go for it.
Kara's going to take out
Bless you.
her vodka, and because nothing has gotten her drunk so far, she's just going to tip it and then like drink like half of it and see if that does anything.
Yeah. It is at this point where those of you who are drinking, smoking, or otherwise indulging in substances roll me fortitude saves.
No.
Alright. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
It is a new day. I can use half of it.
Yeah.
You win, bro.
I don't want this.
You win.
Bless you.
I also won.
With?
Natural 20 for a 27.
These edibles ain't
24.
shit.
24.
Is that natural?
No, it's not a natural.
You think she got a +4?
You do. With the sheer quantity of shit you've been drinking, you're both buzzed. I'll give you both that. And the vodka does its damn good work, but you can feel that this thing, unless you chug the rest of it right now, is not getting you past buzz. You'd need something more.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. And you,
The reason Andromeda's been smoking.
you're smoking. And you, I imagine, drank a little bit, but primarily smoking. Shit's easy. You're not expecting it. You've gotten damn good at this over the years. Had a lot of time to practice, but even then, a lot of the shit you're smoking it's quantity and quality. You're getting a lot. You feel the effects, whether you like it or not. Then there's someone who walks by. This very skinny, almost skeletal and lithe individual. A woman, most of her black hair pulled down to the side, straight black like a curtain or a cape, nearly down to her knee, who just walks past you and you feel half green, half black. Lipstick. Press a hickey onto your neck. And it's like your lungs clear. Your breath is stolen and everything you put into it today. So walk off towards the stage. All you catch is the back of it. This... Shit, that's a white crop top with a black decal on the back half covered. Black booty shorts. Tall platforms.
Booty shorts.
And booty shorts.
Such booties.
They used to be pants.
They used to be pants.
Yes, dear doctor, it's been 20
Yeah.
Over 20 years.
Geigen, you will see as Nova hands down this cylindrical vial that you've seen before. Alright, if we're going to go in there, let's make sure we don't feel too much. So whenever we're about to go in, drink it and you will feel less. This is the numbing tonic that Nova has.
Alrighty.
And please do not throw me.
I will not throw you. That would be rude.
It would be. Alright, that's Oh no. Oh good heavens.
As the lights dim, the bright and burning hellfire in each of the lanterns seeming to dim, those of them with figures inside. distilling, and some of them even just fully disappearing. If any of you catch it, you two probably. And dear Doctor, getting a good view and not really partaking much. Watch as little imps crawl out of these lanterns and scuttle on the scaffolding towards the main stage and dip off backstage. As the light dims. Roadies. And stepping onto the stage first, the crowd immediately bursting into screams. Glimmer of pale blue scales. Stark white skin. Fins chipped and torn between her fingers as she raises a hand, announcing her coming with a torn bit of fabric around her chest, her midriff open, very lean fit. Short boots, steel-toed, draped in just what looks like fabric, finned ears on the side of her face, dark blue lipstick, dark blue eyeliner drawn in the same fin pattern, and sea blue eyes that look over all of you like a storm is coming. She just rubs her neck with her other hand, and you see disgusting and disfigured scarring. She leans forward, a fin unfurls on top of her head, and she steps to center stage. From the opposite side of the stage, black smoke pools out from the top, drifting down to neck, on top of a pale and large, strong figure covered in scars and small tattoos. Wears a tattered black vest, black pants that go down just past the knee, chains and studs, heavy rings on his fingers. And I'd describe a face, but there isn't one. Just the stump of a neck and black smoke pouring out. And in his hands, that same fleshy material. Shaped and misshaped. A long spine almost. Spike bone carapace. Stretches off, forming a neck. To what we would recognize as a very modern looking guitar. Electric, obviously, though there's no cables plugged into this one. Pardon me, I was incorrect. No, I wasn't. Next, you notice, opposite side, someone I've already described before. Damnation. That skeletal figure walking out, hand put up like this, and small flaming hands arching over him in the same pattern. That same mess of flesh you noticed is forming a near mirroring base in his hands. Though there's a major difference between the two. On the larger headless figure, there's a large spine, claw, spike, like the head of a bone axe, jutting out underneath and off down towards the handle. This one just has a maw, thick teeth. No gaps between, no tongue licking out. Just clenched shut. And at the back, rising from a platform in the stage, you see the front. The individual who left that hickey on your neck. No, she's sitting next to her twin. A mess of gears and drums and cymbals and plating, near full circle of just a mess. Like a dozen drum kits smashed together and new pieces added. Yes, they do have a gong behind them, and yes, it does have a skull drawn on it. Stepping into the center is this Azarketi merfolk individual. As the crowd goes silent. And there is a blood-curdling scream let out from a toothy, broken maw as they begin to play. The bass is heavy, the guitar is loud, the drums crash. And it's not even 25 seconds into the first song that the crowd surges forward, filling in that space. You all are nearly pushed apart if it wasn't for most people just not wanting to bump into Index, truly. You clinging on, I imagine, to the shoulder.
Yeah.
Or to the railing. Just staying close.
Staying close,
You're not
yeah.
separate. People surge forward, listening, screaming, as the song begins to play. Loud. The vocals must be brutal. It's screamo bordering on punk. And as the bass hits and the cymbals crash, the gong is rung and the letters of Brain Sloth crack off their chains and fall, leaving, as called out before, the true name of the opening band, Riot. Their lyrics, if you can hear them over the crowd, are exactly what their name would preach. Anti-capitalist, anti-authority, everything Esper wouldn't allow performed. And as you all are devil-bound to do, you scream and shout at the end of their songs. Their second fight, you notice small imps, you two, scurry between your feet, pushing people's feet away as a pit starts to form, not immediately on you guys, but next to you. Stepping out is one of these bouncers who takes off their jacket to reveal a vest, large, flabby arms. So he just looks and just picks a larger individual who walks up, who seems to be smiling all smug. This minotaur individual, horn cracked and broken, and the two just start duking. Fist on fist, no weapons brought in, and other people swarm and join in. It's not a fight, but a fucking wrestle. Everyone fighting for control, fighting for their own goddamn authority. As a song of anarchy plays.
We don't. Then that is not. No.
Let us go. As you both watch, two gleams of brass and tin jump over the fight and right into one of the bouncers. If I may, dropping down to the fucking elbow right onto the.
Why are we dropping down together?
Let us go. You seem to want to say something?
Andromeda finds your way up to the front with these two at this point.
Fantastic. Slipping between you two, Andromeda appears.
Chris, have you got up here? Holy shit!
People move for a pretty girl.
I guess I'm not pretty enough then. They keep swinging at me.
Yeah. You guys both, not you, and not you, but you do almost get clocked being on the edge of this battle.
Sorry.
And finally, the last song begins to play. Your vocal cords, that screaming, damn, you didn't know you could pull that much of a scream out of you guys. But hey, it's contractually obligated, so. The last song plays Betrayal. Traitors. Trusting nobody. And as the end of the song goes in,
We don't have to do it. We don't have
cuts hard. The guitar killing out beneath the screaming and the drums as you watch as this headless individual rears the guitar axe back and full throws it hand over haft at Damnation, who swings the bass up, the maw opening, catching the axe blade in its mouth. Hellfire swarms around him. Music cuts, dies out. The drummer and the singer both looking like they weren't expecting this, but then start stepping back. The drummers stand up and part to either side of the curtain. The singer backs up. headless individual takes a few steps back as this hellfire just wreaths and burns. All you can see in it is the skeletal figure and the now fused bass and guitar clutched in his arm like a lifeline. And the fire doesn't stop from the top, it stops from the bottom, burning up. Black boots, inch platforms, steel toes burnt and warped. Black pants tattered at the edges and hems, the legs beneath visible through the clear slits and cuts. Crimson red, scarred and lightly tattooed. As it reaches the midsection, that adamantine chain is twined with a mithril one. That is then twined with the devil's tail that flicks out behind. You all expected abs. Underneath a black leather jacket, burnt, singed. The fire climbs up to reveal, starting at the ribs, what looks like some kind of bindings of the black, almost like straitjacket-esque material bindings across the chest. Silver rings connecting pieces together. As the sleeves go down, black, red hands with long black nails save the pointer and middle finger. Rings on the others. And as it gets to the clavicles, the neck red, sharp, crimson red, but distinctly elvish features. Devilish teeth and black lipstick, a small scar on his lip. Sharp nose. Beautiful orange eyes that seem to look right into you. Hands seem to almost drop the base, which the tail catches and spins around his back as he rubs black hair pulling back from his head. The horns, the smaller ones, splitting in two and stretching back. Two smaller, two larger, like obsidian fused with bone. The black hair flips forward, the base sliding between the body and the hair, and then standing up. The base beginning to play as you see the tail plucking with an obsidian black guitar pick-esque tip to it. Is the magnificent Lulabeau. They step forward, the crowd screaming, several people just faint, be it from the hellfire's heat that poured off the stage or from the hellfire's hotness that is walking towards them. They approach, still pushing their hair off their face. Reach forward and vertebra by vertebra, microphone stand. A microphone. It squeals loud as he brings it to his teeth, smile wide. Sorry, I'm late, everybody. But come on, I couldn't miss my own show. Hellfire wreaths again. The bass picks up the guitar, now screaming from his hands. Wreathed in hellfire, laughing, devilish. Behind him, wreathed in a shadow that does not match his own, far too large. Far more clearly a devil's. The entirety of the curtains burn and fall away. Engraved in gold in the back wall, quite literally carved, the magnificent Lulabeau. dripping like molten wax. The music screams, not nearly as vocally heavy. The words far more intelligible. The beats a bit steadier. The music more easy to follow. There's undertones that none of you can place an index. You are running through every song you've ever heard. And there's undertones of Elvish, there's undertones of human, there's undertones of halfling and gnome. There's sounds that have never been turned into music, screeching of metal, and you all feel at one point the scream of the damned. This is music the world has not seen from anyone else before. As the devil makes punk. There are 3 songs, same as the openers. And then an encore. And a surprise new release tacked on to the end. The music's loud, the people louder. It seems with every song, the crowd just gets more and more excited. The number of people hasn't grown, but it seems to swell, pushing past the barricades at the back. You people running off towards the city. It's going to be a fun night for the guard. And you all stand in the front, be it still tangled in a mess of people, or clinging to the railing like you're gonna be pulled away. But then the music slows. Just raises a hand. Sweat that almost seems the color of blood dripping down his forehead. Breath ragged. As the fleshy individuals who have joined the mosh pit and several imps begin congregating at the front and just swarming, gently pushing people back towards the exits. As the venue starts to clear. But notably, feel it like a pebble heated by the sun in your pockets. Your tickets. As the imps just pass through your feet, the larger figures skirt around you. Like they know you're allowed to stay. The crowd thins out a damn good bit. No more than 100 people left. I would like you, Index, to roll me a perception check.
Yeah. Oh. 21.
With a DC of 20. Your friends, I imagine, are watching as the crowd dissipates. Lou LeBeau having stepped back far enough that it's hard to see him from the front. But you've been keeping your eyes on him. You haven't been able to take your eyes off. You catch as he's about to dip behind the stage. He flicks his eyes orange. And rather than that captivating presence that seems to see right through you, it's the most humanoid they've looked all night. As they flick immediately to you. Catch your gaze.
That's Trinity. He winked at me.
Yeah. In fact,
You guys are left in a thinning out concert
Is it wink
venue.
back?
There
I'm pregnant
is there's damage. The carvings in the back were not thematic. Those are permanent and still leaking gold. The wiring has scraped up a lot of the stone, the dirt and stone that had made up this flooring. It's ruined and scorched. Mud and sweat and blood. And hell, now that it's cleared out, you have seen the circular divot where the larger folks were allowed to stand, and the circular platform that the shorter folk were directed to were quite literally just a chunk of the ground pulled up and scooted over. And there is, save a small collection of these bouncers and stronger individuals, really no progress being made in putting that back. The venue's a wreck. What do you all do?
Alright, so I'm going to patch you up real quick. You have sustained some... Oh, is that a broken arm?
No,
Nix is making me-
Nova is off you.
Not on you, buddy.
Index to walk away from you guys.
Yeah, and I'm
Oh,
following
there's a
it
few teeth here and there.
Fantastic.
Neat.
That is not good. They will need to watch their chewing habit for at least the next few weeks.
So you guys look, these three, I believe, are dipping off toward one of the sides of the stage.
Probably go.
There
I will
is
check
a
on you in a second.
black, twisted metal sign that does say backstage. And what clearly looks like a stolen neon arrow flashing beneath it, pointing to an alcove doorway at the base of the stage. As you all walk. Immediately as you round into that hall, there's one of those bouncers. The larger one at that, near completely blocking the pass. Just holds out a hand. You pass over your tickets. You first. You.
Thank you.
Crumbles to ash. To ash. To ash. To ash.
To obsidian.
He steps back. Under the stone wall is a stone door, flush with the work. Slides open. Smell of cot and booze, heavy from in there.
There's backstage line in the hall. Congratulations. You get to cut.
As you all are escorted in. It's a servant's passage more than anything. Tighter hallway for you. But you make it and dip out at the front. Immediately you see that gnome on stilts who was at the front of the line here immediately starts raving and cursing in gnomish, inventing a few new curse words as gnomes are ought to do. But this larger individual, you're expecting one of these fleshier bouncers, but no, this thing from the back, purple fur underneath a black vest, slouched massive arms and smaller legs. Thick shackles of black metal around the wrists you can see. No words, just a... And the gnome shuts up. The room behind you is a dark wooden door opened up. Lights, blue and purple and pink. Neon spill out. As you step in, there's a couch. Two facing each other. Black leather, smell of drugs you can name, many you can't, wafting through the space. On one end of the couch, facing the door, that stronger individual, headless, fills the room with smoke. Currently has their neck tilted back as one of the two twin drummers sprinkles something into the stump of their neck. The smoke changing a faint color and crackling a little. as the smell of cot fills the room a little stronger. You look to the other side of the couch where the other drummer and the individual with the blue scales are just full-blown making out. Legs and arms tangled together. And sitting in the center, feet propped up on a coffee table. Some sort of blunt in his hand. Their hand, pardon me. You got special tickets.
Yes.
Blunt gone in an instant. Just a small hellfire as they spin their feet and lean forward far enough to full rest their arm on the coffee table looking at you. Goodness, I never thought. You, here. Sit or stand, your choice.
I will step up but not sit.
Fantastic. Oh, come on, you're center stage for this. He reaches over the coffee table and just pats your shoulder, guiding you to stand right in front of the middle, the other couch, across from him. So he adjusts. Oh, come on, you guys make yourselves comfortable too. Come on. You need a little help, just ask.
Lord LeBeau, I do not think you remember us talking.
Ooh. I have not heard that in ages, and it still feels disgusting. Okay. Lulaba. If you please. And if you don't. Thanks.
Of course.
No. It's... Damn.
It has been very different circumstances since I last met you.
For better, worse, and a bunch of other shit. Yeah. Index, still.
Index of the Monterey estate? Yes. Even though I look a bit different.
That's you, Daryl. And as I said, no longer Lord LeBeau. Mostly because I look a little different. I'd love to address you more. But I cannot keep my eyes off the group you keep. I gotta ask names. It's rude if I don't, and I'm not a fae, I promise. I will take your names.
I wasn't worried about this.
You ought to just offer them, I hope.
Yes, these are the people I've been traveling with. This is Geigen, and Andromeda, and Kara, and Nova.
Yes.
Nice. Geigen, Andromeda, Kara, Nova.
Yes, Dr. Marslander, if you're one of my patients, but...
If I'd ever be so lucky. No. As the blue-scaled individual leans over, breaks away from the drummer, who seems a little upset, but just slinks off the side of the couch, almost serpentine. Slides up to join her sister, smoking out of the headless man's stump. Turns, taps LeBeau on the side, and signs very quickly. I'm not asking that. You can do that. Hey, big guy.
No.
You speak sign language? Any language?
No,
you
you
have
got
a
you
general
have the
feet
feet.
sign.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Shit. Well,
It's a good read.
my damn fault for playing translator. Sure you want to ask that? My lovely little friend here. Our dear and sweet Lure. She wants to know what those hands do.
Yeah, so fucking Lily.
Currently, those hands are a little bit.
And if she's not your type, I kind of don't know what these hands do.
Again, currently those hands are doing nothing. They are on rest. They have been injured.
Oh, come on. You said doc, not mechanic.
I'm the mechanic, actually.
They on rest?
I don't know. How injured are they? How much do I have to fix later with parts we don't have?
Not too much.
Can I see them?
You tried to block a
No lasting
bat
damage.
with a bunch of pointy bits sticking. Would
He's
they
very
allow
good
that?
at fighting with them.
He's very good at fighting with them.
Dude, I watched.
Yes.
Holy shit.
I had to do
I'm
minimal
going to have to reach shoulder deep back into hell after this. Did you notice you popped one of my guys? Orcs are cheap, but fuck, man, I was not expecting that.
It was a bit of a rush. I did not notice everything that was
A few new dents, but you're fine.
I actually do have a list of the casualties if you need me to tend to them.
They should have been all imps, all bodyguards, and that Minotaur fella.
Yes, the one that Geigen, and I quote, clotheslined and then...
You said casualties. Sorry, those were the only
Injuries.
fatalities. Casualties, Guild Scots covered.
Real quick, Lore is the drummer or is
The
Singer.
Azarketi, the
singer?
singer,
Yeah, singer.
Can I get a rundown of the names again?
Yeah. There is Lure, not Nazarketi. You all look into her
Siren.
a little bit. She is a full-blooded siren.
So she's not speaking.
Is that of the band?
She's not speaking because her vocal cords are gone.
How is she the singer then?
She's a siren.
This is of the band.
This
of
is-
Lou LeBeau's band, or is this?
This
of
is the
Brian?
openers. The
Right,
only person
okay.
in Lou LeBeau's band is Lou LeBeau. Nobody could filled out the drums. There were, and they were loud, but damn, there weren't any drummers.
Lure. And then there's Damnation.
Damnation is Lulabow or
That is
Ultimate?
correct.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Wait, what?
The skeleton that was Damnation transformed into Lou LeBeau.
Oh.
Yes.
And how do you spell
I did not catch on that.
Lou LeBeau again?
Apologies.
I just didn't know if that was like
I'm
an
typing-
alter ego or if that was like yeah. So they just are the same person. Okay.
Oh, you're typing in a chat?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay.
I also did not catch that. It's very cool.
I caught that because like that's what the Hellfire transformation was. I just didn't know if that was like a show
I thought it was
thing.
a body swap.
I didn't know if it was a body swap or. But the thing is that Eli was describing it as like went up, so I thought it was just like we're watching active transformation happen.
I also thought
It could have been a
was,
body swap. Yeah, that's
It could have been. And you were not wrong for thinking it was, but no, I will simply confirm for you now. Same person. Let's see. I believe I have everything here. No, that's Lure. Det over there. Aptly named.
Oh, it was right. This is doing it.
Is my well, he's a dual hand to pick a type though. Bit more of a grudge. Shut up, man. Don't bring that shit up. I know I've got 12 days till I can fucking kick your ass again. You're gonna lose. You know you always do. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Love you too, buddy. As he gestures to the other two, Puncture and Pierce are lovely drummers. They're crazy, ain't they? Ooh. Is that any more than a hickey?
No.
Good. Because, they got teeth.
I see. Haven't dealt with that in a while.
It's all good. But no. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Terrified. Horny?
Sorry?
I have no clue why they're here. I had no clue. clue that ticket still existed. I thought it was up in flames. So, what brings you?
Why would it have gone up in flames?
Easiest way to get rid of something you don't want.
Well, he's held on to it after all these years.
Till he pawned it off to you. Didn't want to show.
Doesn't leave the house much, I'm afraid.
Shit.
Olarin's back from school, actually.
Yeah. Did he go full grad? I haven't checked in.
It got cut off.
That don't sound right.
No. A lot's happened. And now I'm on this journey. I wasn't sure where I was going to go, so I was given this ticket.
Depending on who you ask, this is either a damn good spot or a damn hellish place to end up.
Can't it be both?
I like you already. I liked you before and I like you already. So outside of just wandering around to find me, you wanting something? More free tickets? I only give out so many. You know, I don't own the venues, but...
Many things. First off, I think this is a permanent ticket. It was not taken from me. Second off, I was hoping you could tell me more about Sashreen.
I can tell you what I know.
Sashreen was very close with the Laveaux. I know that. That's how you met him.
Yeah, very.
And that's how you and Olarin met.
Accurate so far. Nothing.
A family friend before I was even created.
Family friend to just about every family could, yeah.
Master Laveaux and Olarin do not talk about him.
I can't exactly blame him.
All I have are the paintings in the hallways. His books, too.
Yeah.
The ones that Ola did not lock away.
Yep.
But while I'm here, I also wanted to ask a second question. You used to study Elvish music.
Yeah. Realized they couldn't teach me much, but
Where did this come from?
studying literally anything else.
But where is it inspired by?
Well, I'd tell you hell, 'cause that's a pretty damn canned answer. Tell you what, I'm not interested in sending trade secrets out into four mouths I can't trust, but you don't got a mouth. And you're asking questions that I like.
Do we need to go?
Say group of four. That's out for everybody.
I'm sorry.
Anybody worried they're gonna be left out? You guys planning on leaving anybody out?
What's going on?
I'll just shake their
Leaving
heads.
anyone out of what? I'm
I
sorry.
think the idea is that me and him are going to have a talk.
I understand that part. That is A-okay with me. What is the other part?
Would you not like to hang out with the performers?
Oh, that's it. Okay, thank you. Yes, of course.
I'm gonna just add some quick air quotes in here. Hang out. That's still a no. For their sake, they'll keep their hands off if you tell them to.
Oh,
They might bite. Can't tell them not to, but Dead certainly won't. Give me my fucking head back and I will. Yeah, sure. You know what? You can have it. Z reaches into a pocket, pulls out a shrunken head. Fetch, dipshit. Flings it at the back wall. Dead just stands up and rubs the stump like he's rubbing his temples. Goes, grabs the head. You're a prick. This isn't mine. It gets you every time, though. It gets him every fucking time. He's getting slower, though. Dog's getting old. tricks. I'm just getting more. Seriously though, you four.
Yes.
We can
Hands off.
preferably, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will try.
Fantastic. You get my spot. Got the work for you. It's a damn shame I can't stay in it when you're sitting, but all yours. Feel free to chat up the bands. Feel free to leave when you're ready. Sheila will let you out. Just don't be scared to tap her. I know she's a bit bristly, but she'll let you free. Just don't make direct eye contact for too long. That was directed at you, but don't make direct eye contact. You're big enough. You two are fine. I got 2 places I can think of. How are you with the interplanar shit?
What do you mean?
Well, I know a shortcut. Get to the pot. Might be a little loud outside the tunnel, but can get us somewhere a little better.
Master Adoliver commonly played around with portals, teleportation circles, and the sort.
You cool with it? Here, let me be a little more blunt. I'm gonna walk you through hell if you're willing. Literally.
I was told never to go there for any circumstance.
Not even if it's an invitation. It's just a hallway. We'll pop back out onto the prime. Shortcut.
I think an invitation is qualified under any circumstance.
Where the fuck did they put it? He stands up and walks. And just taps spots on the wall. One of the 2 Vishganya walk up and just gently push open a doorway that leads to a spiral staircase. And he gestures for you to lead.
I walk.
As you are led up a flight of stone stairs to... They looked rather natural from the side of things, but... box seats. Viewing balconies over the entirety of the venue. He takes a seat in one plush black leather chairs. Sits, props his feet over the edge of the railing.
I had no idea what to expect when I met you. The ticket almost wasn't recognized at the door.
I don't know, I mean... Before I started paying people to enchant the shit, so they didn't know what to look for. To them, you handed them toilet paper. Not great eyes. But they know the difference, you know. Fuck ticket nut, so... With the payroll.
Yes. Next time, should I mention the Monterey estate? Or Archmage D'Oliveau? Or Sashring?
Next time. So he waves his hand, small burst of crimson flame. Passengers. It's the same style of ticket, just the magnificent lula bow on both sides, gold calligraphy, crimson, but around the edges there's filigree this time. You enhance and zoom, and it's fine print, interspersed with jagged runes. Ugly little things. Same ticket, get you in anywhere and get you backstage.
Thank you.
And it'll tee off them, so.
Why did
Can't-
you give it out if you thought it was going to be thrown away? Clearly you gave it out because you knew it wasn't going to be thrown away.
Look, I can't pretend to know what drunk me, high me, and crust me think. Well, I can now. Drunk and crust. Just letting you know. But, I was drunk. And not the, fun kind. Hitting you with a question back.
Of course. I am suited for answering questions.
Why are you so interested?
In what?
The ticket. Why I sent it. You said you were here to talk music and talk Sastrine, and then your first question is the ticket.
I thought it odd that you said you thought it was burnt up. Master Adolavo and Master Olawan are not the type to burn documents. That's very counterintuitive.
But they do burn trash.
It still worked.
Yeah.
Yes, I have so many questions about Master Sastrine.
You listed off the basics, yeah. Family, friends, basically every elvish family, including the one I'm unfortunately tied to.
The Lebos.
Them's be the ones. Dude could leverage his way into anything. Yeah, if he didn't have his, Ardala around, I think kid'd get in on Sastrine's word alone. The, bitch who lives at the top of the tower for that place, never seen anyone else make her laugh. Never. And then Sastrine walks through those doors, she's fucking crying.
I did not hear that he made people cry very often.
Had a way with words. Way with stuff. Dude would buy the weirdest crap. You'd hear rumors of him buying rocks for the price that people pay for small estates.
That does sound like him.
Yeah.
We have a number of his artifacts.
They all been panning out.
Panning out?
No frauds, no fakes, no rocks that are just a rock.
Well, I won't say all.
The fact that it's not a majority, he's got good eyes and a good thought.
He was quite astute in his findings. He was correct about me, after all.
That answers one question on my end.
What do you mean?
I knew a little bit about you. I could weasel out a good bit, but the younger was not exactly the most talkative about you as a project. Could tell me name, could let slip a few things if I talked right to him. But never would tell me much. You were a daddy and dipshit process. It stayed that way for the most part. So, sounds like your old material. Cool to know.
Yes.
Okay. What else do I know? The whole entire country fucking reeled. Nowhere worse than the house, but everyone was hurting. It's not the most common. You get a guy like him who's so outward and open and needles into everybody. Weasels his way right into people's hearts.
I think that makes sense why he knew Adolavo then. Nobody could talk to him.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, from what my dad bastard says, he almost botched that a couple times. There was a solid chance that the great Ardalavo stayed single forever. If anybody could get Sastrine to slip his tongue, it was that one.
I'm not following.
You ever see something you like and your brain short circuits?
Yes.
Ardal would have Sastrine's tongue tied in knots without even having to look at him. Head over ear tips for me.
Ardol is very intimidating.
Sashreen met a lot of intimidating people. That ain't it. Either way. Sure, now nobody can get to the guy. Damn fucking shame. Damn fucking shame. But,
Master Ardol of Over felt very similar.
sure he did.
It's written in my code. Every time I was awoken.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Bittersweet note to wake up on.
It's like knowing a person I've never met before.
Damn good person to know.
Yes. I want to know more. A lot more. Master Ardol of O did not talk about the day-to-day. Only events that were necessary for figuring out things.
To be fair, their day-to-day was something crazy. Always something new with the both of them. Somebody getting a crackpot idea for the future, or finding some crackpot for the past.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Hard to make a day-to-day when there's something new. Every day.
Yes. I was told to leave the estate. That's why I'm out.
Were those your exact words? I was a happy side effect.
I was told I can't see you anymore. You must leave.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Ouch. Dude, I felt that from here. I mean, like, I can get being glum, but I didn't think Ardol would shoot you for that. With that, after all the work, figured you'd be a passion project that's stuck.
Ardola.
See,
Ardola would never send me out. It was always against rules. I had to be accompanied by him directly, or occasionally when I headed to the school, I could go to see Oliver. Via teleportation circle only.
And that leaves with one then.
Master Oliver, yes.
Shit. I've already lost track. Am I owing you a question, or are you owing me one?
I think you're supposed to ask me next. You haven't formally asked a question, though I have said things.
What instruments do you play?
I favor the lyre most heavily,
Yeah.
but I am proficient, extremely so, in violins, violas, cellos, pianos, lutes, strings, percussions as well.
Okay. That's a good spread. I'd be surprised that they were all relatively elven make, but most instruments end up from there anyway.
Oh, I recently picked up the hurdy-gurdy.
The what now?
It was made by a man named Thomas Gurdy.
Misinformation!
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He's kind of killing it.
I need to find 2 of these in the next 12 days. Daddy's gonna be so pissed off. Oh, he's gonna hate my guts. Sorry. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited and off track. You wanted to know inspirations.
Yes, very much.
There's a reason can lines are hell. Can lines hell. Everyone sees me, everyone looks at it, and it's black leather, everything you don't want to be. red skin, double teeth, double tongue, double horns.
That
Everyone
never
assumes
bothered.
that's all I am, down through to my core, to my burning remains of maybe a soul. I haven't checked.
Why would you not have a soul?
Well, to get a kid like me, someone's gotta sell something. There's only certain some things that these lovely folks care about. I know what my parents tell me. But, I don't trust that bitch and that cuck worth anything, so. Who knows? Either way. Answer genuinely?
Yes.
Don't you dare tell anybody about this. It's the sappiest damn thing I'm gonna say in my goddamn life. I hate saying it, I hate admitting it. If you tell anybody, that ticket's going up in flames. And I'm not gonna threaten you like I normally do. Because you're cool. And also, I think the estate would kill me. If I'm scared of anybody, it's that. So,
It is unlikely that you'll be murdered. They don't often do that. But yes, you would not have enough money to continue productions.
and I'm basically dead. It's emotion. That's the damn crux of it. Whatever soul I have or what hole I have instead. I get angry. It's a lot angry. Today was a lot angry.
I don't understand how that helps you choose a note.
Huh?
How does that help you choose a note? The stylings of your music. Where's your sheet music?
If you're asking me for a bunch of crumpled bar notes, napkins, sips of paper, I wrote a solid third of that first song there on the flattened out some pre-roll. Don't really have much.
You don't have sheet
Got-
music.
I wrote some of it down.
So it's all memorization?
To say I memorized it to be to say I picked them out intentionally. Some of them I do. A lot of it I do, but there's some spots. Hell, the back half of that last song there. Offer it. It's probably changed a good chunk of his crap. About as crap as prodigy fingers can make.
I don't understand. Music is about rhythm and adhering to structure.
Hun, who the hell told you that bullshit? Music's a feelings game.
It's mathematical inherently.
Eh?
Rhythm structures, tonal chords.
Yeah, there's like
If you
math.
graft audio output into a two-dimensional plane, you would be able to see it. It's its own math.
Damn, you're fucking music. You're a musical prodigy made by goddamn wizards. Oh no. Okay, no.
Yes, I am able to
Hands.
perfectly copy any sheet music that I am able to read.
Hands.
I could also play your instrument if you like, just how you did.
X. So he presses his nails. Can you feel that?
Yes.
So he lets out a low hum that you can feel resonating through the points of contact. Do you feel that?
Yes.
It's not that you hear it. But you feel it, like you're plucking the strings yourself. Bass note. Steady, repeated. Just setting a tempo.
make you feel?
That's the rhythm that will carry the song through. Time it.
Yeah.
Ensure that it finishes properly.
So you're just counting notes till it's over.
Well, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Like that.
Does this count as a song? It's math, it's structure. I can throw in a chord or two if you want.
I mean, musically, yes, it is. Although many people will probably not listen to that.
Musically, maybe. But it ain't a song. Shit's music, not a song. What makes a song is he spins you by your hands and dips you. Do you feel a moment of surprise? Sudden movement.
Yeah.
You feel the bass note spike, chord added in there. As if the song was put into the music. You can hear it now. You look over to the chair and his tail is plucking away at this. You felt that, right? Spike.
Of course. Surprise.
Where'd it come from?
You broke away the rhythm that you were doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it came from out. Did it match in?
The moment you moved me, yes.
That. So he like takes a hand back and taps you right on the chest. That's where it comes from.
So surprise is like the unexpected.
It's a change. As he swings you back around. That's an easy one to pull.
Mm-hmm.
Another one. One that's more on the cut-off side of things. Spikes, dips, divots. Centimeter from your face. The tip of his tail. Sharp as a dagger. Right between your eyes. Damn, not even a flip. Holy shit.
Hmm.
I just didn't expect your balls to be steel too. Okay.
You did not have an intent to hurt me.
Most people wouldn't believe that. I am flattered. But fear's another one. Fear makes the guitar screeches and then cuts. Can make endings, can make beginnings, can build up the tempos. Well, for most people, heart rate increases.
Mm-hmm.
You feel a rush, it speeds up the music, speeds up the feeling. Songs, and what music actually is feelings made sound. And you can throw words onto it to make exactly why the feeling caused, but I always start with a bass line. The literal bass line.
What would you call being lost?
Lost. He slides over and slides under the bass and guitar and just begins plucking a little bit.
Yes. Like there's 5 different paths in front of you, and you have none of your equipment.
Five, 4. Each note flicking off. None of them the same. Repeating. Like eyes glancing, far paths in. Try to play into the image you're making as well. Hopefully it makes it easier. You don't know which one to pick. You don't know if to pick one. For that, as the song speeds up and breaks, it's not just a single note in each of the 5/4 stanzas. It's 5 measures, each one different, like a glimpse down, following each of the starting notes. First note he played in the 5/4 is broken into a full measure. The second broken into a full measure all its own. Third, fourth, fifth. Wandering between all 5 potentials, all 5 starting notes. lost is a hard one. Picking 5 was a brutal move. But that start of something lost. But if you were talking lost, I would start. See, clamps it and starts playing higher notes. It sounds almost like a harp. Something distinctly elvish. Uniform, succinct. Hell, it's the start of one of Ardala's favorite songs. One that he'd just prefer having played ambient. If you were at the house, this is likely the song you'd hear. But then it stretches. One more popular with Elvish Woods. But there's a bleed in between, something, a transition. That feeling of a first step between the two. Sticks with that first part for a long time, seeming to build the volume on the step like you're building to this first moment of change. And it transitions. Steady. Shifts again towards more Esper music. Before, as if you're reaching the front doors again, a loud screech. The bass drops lower. Punk.
I see what you're doing. What does that have to do with emotion, though?
Did you not feel it? The first little bit. That hesitation, like I wasn't going to change. Just building and building and building, just making the same thing louder and louder.
A brief pause, yes.
Brief but loud.
It's a pause. It's silent.
But you noticed it. You heard it. You felt it. Didn't you?
Yes. Most people think I don't feel things. I do. A lot. I just don't know how to explain them.
Well, if Elvish isn't your preferred language, try it. Pick something for me. Make a note that sounds like it. 4/4 4 measures.
Of what?
How do you feel about me?
About you.
Yeah. Not a single word.
Index will play the first song that he played. Just
No,
transposed to the lyre.
No. That's how I felt about a very particular bitch. You. Not about my music. Not about that. Not about any of this other crap. You sitting right there looking at me. Pick a note. One note.
I thought you said 4 measures.
I wasn't expecting you to play 4 measures of my work.
Index will take the middle finger that they have and take the metallic tip of it and slide it up against one of the braided cords, creating that screeching sound that he does on the guitar. I've never done that before. I don't think that's good for the longevity of the wires.
Most instruments it's not, though. You've got good strings.
I hadn't
Either way.
considered playing it like that.
It's new. But did it match? Inside. Whatever
Index
you
will do
feel.
it again. Something like that, yes.
Something like, ain't it? Tweak it. One way or the other, whatever feels right. And if you need to trial and error, by all means.
Index will slide up again and pull it to the side, the right specifically, jaggedly, hitting that and the one to the right of it. Ding ding.
Ooh.
But no, that's not nearly clever enough.
Don't need to be clever. You can build clever later.
Index does it again, sliding up, ding ding, and pats the chest. Like that.
Sharp,
Mm-hmm.
but stable.
Mm-hmm.
And the best part is, despite that being the absolute worst screech, most people hear in their damn lives, it's a dangerous sound. One that you said it hurts the instrument you play it on. Hell, first time I did it, I thought I was trying to make it sound like I drew a sword straight out of my hand. When you did that, you noted danger. You noted sharp, you noted bad. But the ending there, tagged on, you weren't scared. Stable. Softer notes. Still sharp, but not like they were coming at you. That pat, you don't think I'm gonna hurt. Which is damn weird. I wasn't expecting that. But did that feel right?
Yes. Still not full measures though.
You can build before measures. And if it's not changing, repetition's always an option. But, I Sabase, you asked me a question and I have just answered it. That's how I pick a note. You pick something you want to feel. A feeling, person. Make something that sounds right. However you have to do it. Clamp the instrument as low as you need to. Stretch the strings as far as they can go. It's music when it fits right. When it matches. When it speaks for you.
Of course. Thank you.
Happy to help. I gave it away for free again. Look at me being a music teacher without signing a contract first. I'm a horrible devil. Horrible, horrible, and not in the way most people call me. You got any more questions?
So many.
One more. Just one.
I think my friends would like to meet you more. Could you?
Oh, you're twisting my tail here, talking to fans. I just hope they haven't completely taken my seat over. As we switch down back into the room. If nobody else really engages with the band.
Nova's talking to the band.
One of the two, Vishnani, has moved over to the couch. The one you've learned to be Pierce. Has full draped herself, knees on the seat, draped over the back. You're sitting on the other side on a cushion, not seeing the other couch from this angle. Mm-hmm. And they're just sitting there, oblivious to it. So, they would do.
So I actually had the most interesting the question: how do you guys preserve yourselves between each concert? Because it seems as though, from at least from what notes that I've taken on the strain of musician vocal cords, my sister fancies herself a performer. It seems like that would be nigh impossible to keep up with. Do you have any sort of remedies to deal with that? Stuff that softens the throat and cures inflammation? Or is it technique?
Well, I'd love to.
Because I would love to tell my sister to just get better.
I'd love to say that Lure has ways, remedies, herbs, oils and ointments and whatnot. But truly, what's left of her cords is just kind of fucked enough that it doesn't matter what else she does to them. They're gonna sound ruined either way. But that's not a satisfying answer. She looks back at the couch.
Andromeda is trying to make out, but is clearly not the most enjoying of this situation.
Yeah. Which they will all pull back from.
Thanks.
They're not gonna push you in.
No, I know.
If you want some secrets. She reaches down a hand and you realize this is not her hand. Puncture has appeared. Small list of just some of the basic remedies, but even a few other odd home remedies.
Some of these are quite strange, and I think one of those is illegal, but I will keep the secret safe. That is fascinating.
Yeah. Note them down if you would real quick.
Yes.
She checks her pockets pretty frequently. Pass it off, clearly slips it back into her pocket. Stolen straight off of Lure. Anything else?
Well, personally, no. I'm not a musician myself, though I have boundless questions of how you all continue such a... Adventurous is to put it in the wrong category, so I'm going to say, no, that seems rude. No, that's absurd. Outlandish lifestyle. Extreme. Yes, that's a word.
That's a word we like.
Mentally, I could not understand expending myself to my near fullest all the time.
Well, you get used to it and you find ways in between of resting up real quick. I will say a lot of it's relying on outside sources, but you know, we do what we can and then fake it when we can't.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same, I imagine, goes for your work. Bet you've seen some shit.
Well, I've read about some shit. I don't know if I've seen necessarily everything, but I know that I have had a bunch of careful preparations in the off chance that I am to run into disastrous situations. I am a doctor after all. I have to be prepared for everything.
Smart and wise. Smart and wise.
Wisdom comes with years, but I will take the compliment.
That's good. She's not a complimenting type. I'm normally antagonistic and backhanded. You're lucky. She just gestures over to her twin. Kidding.
Twins can be so different, can't they?
Oh, wouldn't you know it? As they look at each other, they're looking at each other with the exact same look. Mirror images of each other. So we switch. You had your fingers up.
Right, sorry, I have to do something really quickly, but I will get there in a second. Okay.
It's okay.
No, okay, so, sorry, I didn't count. Kara has taken Gaik into the side of the room and is currently doing, mechanical work on his arms. If any of the band is interested, Kara will be giving them a full lecture on, like, mechanics and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to, like,
They're
make...
interested until the lecture part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Geiger will then take over with stories of
Yeah, never
adventures
mind.
so far.
Yeah.
That'll lead me to my work. I'm not a charismatic person. I don't want to.
Yeah.
And that is when I got that done by crushing the boat.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
Lure has been draped over your shoulders as you're leaned forward, and she's like tracing every dent you point out with the tip very sharp nails. Doesn't say a word, but you can just feel hums of approval and interest.
He is flustered. He doesn't know what to do
The
next.
moment you blush, a hand comes around and traces your
Wrong
cheek.
pronoun there, Brett. You don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Full props on that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, she's not gonna push you to do anything you don't want. But if you want to stop doing this, you're gonna have to push her off.
That's true.
Either way,
Yeah.
listens to the lecture halfway. The finned ear is always turned towards you.
Kara will shut the fuck up. The moment she knows she's not being paid attention to, it's like, I don't want to talk to people. I was just trying to make conversation because I felt awkward.
That's fair. As you all are sitting here, there are drinks. First booze, but then waters once they realize you're not touching any of the booze that's brought.
Oh no, I'm drinking all the booze.
Oh,
I'm
fantastic.
touching the waters.
Waters.
Nova will respectfully have one drink and then waters.
Lovely.
Okay, you're
All
classy.
on little imps
Yeah.
that have bow ties.
The classier.
Yeah.
Imps have bow ties. You know how hard that is?
And just to bring to the camera what we discussed. You got close and personal with a good few of these band members, especially right after Lulabo left. And on a Monster Hunter lore check, you rolled a natural 20 for a 27.
Burning resources.
Hell yeah,
Including
you are.
Wish for Luck and my hero point.
Wow.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7 and a natural 1.
You're thinking
Oh.
over all of them. They are all very
So you're using
interesting.
it beforehand?
Wish for Luck you have to declare beforehand. Hero point
Yeah.
you can declare
Which
offhand. Which I
was
did.
declared.
Yes. Brett watched me roll.
I did. It was good rolls.
I mean, it wasn't until it was.
Yeah, that is true.
That's
Lulabo.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen Nephilim before.
Yeah.
Classic, half elf, half Nephilim, though a bit more on the extreme end. Likely first generation. Not a trickle down. Det, the larger individual, plays a particular undead, given his head is severed from his body, but from the subtle nods and the naming, more than likely a revenant. Someone bound and angry, hunting something or someone.
He's holding his fucking head back.
Lure, while they push right on the edge of like what a siren is full-blooded. Likely you imagine it was some kind of enchantment that unfused their legs from the fin that most sirens typically have. And giving them a look over, you are confident at least that the primary siren song feature is being a natural ability, naturally removed. As they are fully lacking most, if not the entirety, of their vocal cords. And then the twins. Vampires by aesthetic. Black hair, pale skin, but it's the eyes that catch you different. Men, when they're a bit closer, the teeth. Their fangs, sure, but vampires, their fangs are exceedingly prominent, can change their length, slits in their eyes more unnatural, more that of a predator beyond any particular animal. Their pupils stay slitted, their skin is cool but not cold. Unlike the unnatural cold of a vampire's, their skin can warm. They play into it, but they are not proper vampires. Luckily, just those of serpentine blood. You might need an anti-poison if they do end up biting you. But you're not at risk of blood loss. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a good bit of time.
Puts Andromeda more at ease.
Yeah. None of you guys are really keeping track of time, but it's right when you start to notice the absence. That index, followed very shortly by Lulabeau, return to the guest room. Instantly, the moment they can slip around index, they do drape themselves over the couch about an inch away from you and then adjust to get comfortable, bridging the gap.
Andromeda will help bridge that gap as well.
Fantastic.
Oh my god. This is the... It's the only one here who's he's the least monstrous of them. He's in acceptable bounds.
That's crazy.
Huh,
He is.
brutal.
That was crazy.
He is.
Ishkan, you're technically humanoids.
Yeah.
I just
Alright.
that one guy, he just can't give a head anymore.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to even.
Enough of.
Enough. Either way. See, you all are having fun. Not the kind of fun I would have expected, but nice for a change of pace.
Well, you all know quite a large amount of information, so it's wonderful to pick your brains about the topics and experiences that you've had.
You did not just call me a nerd.
I did not say that.
That is
Good,
his-
just checking.
You're an expert in the craft.
I may be an expert in the craft, but I am no nerd. I am a musician. I drag my instruments straight from hell, and I make them scream. If anything, I'm a sadist.
Can
You
your
can also
instruments
play them
feel?
properly, though.
You've got me.
Can your instruments feel?
Hmm? Well, I mean, as he waves a hand in a flute. Black and burnt wood. These ones? Nope. But, you're talking about cleave. The eye, just one of the largest eyes on their. Yeah, no. Sucker can feel. Sucker can, icker. Icker, I don't know, it's black. Screaming, if you hear it, comes off it, that's real. If it starts talking, no it doesn't. Don't let anybody know that. I'm not letting this thing get registered as sentient. It's too stupid for that. Yeah, aren't you cute? You're adorable. But yeah, this lovely little
There's
psychic.
a fast route to it, I wish agree.
And,
So does it grow numb to it eventually, or is it always fresh?
Hmm? Oh, it's about as numb as it can get. I mean, it was born like this. I don't think it knows any different. Born.
Created. Formed.
For
Hand molded. Birthday present. Started out on my training wheels. He peels in partly a wishbone. The bladed bone pulling out of the mouth. just started. He sheathes one of the maw, holds the guitar in his hand. I just started with trouble. Then beast. Put them together, make a cleft. Cleave. Please, somebody. I worked really hard renaming these things. Their infernal names are horrible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It feels forced. Stop.
Of course, I will resume taking notes.
We have to,
Yeah.
we have to take that bolt back fast, and like you can't clap like that all of a sudden. I need to.
It's
Dude, no.
Oh.
Back up. Yeah, it's going.
How are you gonna live a life if you can't applaud greatness?
No, it's the fact that I was in the middle of tightening a bolt, and it's just now been unfastened to the point where he's not able to move the arm anymore.
Ooh.
I was good at fixing
That's
the
fine.
gashes on his face and his body.
Move.
Not so much the prosthetics. That takes time.
Yeah. Time and expert hands.
Something like that.
Either way, I know I was pulled away, and I'm sure you have got everything you wanted out of my openers. Anything for the main act?
It was quite a fun time.
How long have you been traveling around? I've been around a lot of few times myself and haven't heard of you. Just surprising so.
Ouch. Ouch. Not at you. At the circumstances. I would have thought everyone as beautiful as you would have known me by now. But, nah, I've been on this tour. We're going on a year. I've been traveling slow. I got stuck in a small town for a bit. They had damn cheap booze that was too good for the copper it cost me. But,
I know the beat.
But, Lou LeBeau as a name's been around for, I think I'm going on my 90s.
So I'm guessing you
I don't know.
chose Folly as a location for thematic purposes. It's a place primarily centered around the foolishness or the fall of man. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a frequented location for you.
Oh, yeah, totally. I've performed here specifically, I think. Going on 9 times. Nope. This makes 10. God damn it.
Do you have to pay for damages every time?
Huh? Oh, they bill me next time I come back. So,
They trust you that much to pay.
no. They just don't know where to send debtors, and then I show up on their doorstep again. So.
So is that why you've become late to your concerts? I've heard about those rumors recently that you've been getting later.
He was here.
Yeah, no, I was backstage. 3 really beautiful women and a dude. They were taking up all my time. I'm kidding.
But
You were right. You got a keen eye. Damnation ain't exactly. To call it a mask would be to act like I'm not peeling my skin off, but.
I did not put that together. I should have.
Oh, this always feels fun.
You know,
Damnation's skull in a burst of flame before. Back to Lulaba.
the skin that he'd walked away with was his.
Yes.
I thought
That
was
makes a
the
lot more sense in hindsight. I would ask how you.
It was the instrument that he walked away with playing with.
I would ask how
I thought
you.
it was his skin.
Didn't ask it. Just fleshy.
No, it's
I
I
know.
would
That's
ask how
good,
you
they-
do.
I
Raw
was
red
close,
muscle,
though. I retake that.
crimson red. I don't blame you for the mistake. Most people think I grew this thing out of me. That's disgusting. He doesn't have my eyes. He's not my son.
Is that your point, Worthy?
Yeah.
Oh, lordy.
You like take it.
So you've been
Take it.
traveling-
I've got 2 now.
You got 2 now.
You've
Yeah.
been traveling around Esper and elsewhere for 90 years or so.
Yeah, on and off, you know. There was a stretch of dark age where I disappeared off the map for 4 years. Different bar with far worse booze, but had my
4 years is not bad by any means.
no.
Why did you do that?
Well, I was hunting new inspiration.
I am glad that we found our way here. It is nice. I haven't been in a party like this in like 20 years or so.
Happy to provide. Well, typically, at least in Folly, I like to run shows a little longer. You know, but after 9 years of doing the same stick, 10 years now, people realize you know, one night only concerts kind of a bit of a gimmick. It's a one night and then I'm here for a week. I might put on a show here or there. You know, drop shop, pop-up mob, whatever I'm feeling.
Makes sense.
I'll probably be buzzing around here for a week. 2, probably. Hell, 3. I made damn good payout off of this. A lot of high payers.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Early business in a place like this.
that there is.
People looking to burn money. Might as well throw it into hell.
It's where a lot of people who have it end up, so.
It'll be waiting for them.
Mm-hmm. And until then, it's in my pockets. Nah. So, part of the VIP. So he reaches up to the sleeve of his leather jacket and tears off about a quarter strip. Dips the tip of his pinky into the palm of his hand. To call it gold isn't quite right. It's like gold that shines crimson. He signs beautiful calligraphy with his pinky. Something autographed. Nobody asks for their face. Nobody asks for me to sell their firstborn or write a contract. So
Andromeda will pull out a tarot card for him to sign. Or them to sign.
There we go.
I do not mean to be rude, but fair play.
ooh,
I'll take the strip, bud.
Alright.
you want me drawing on this or carving into it? I can do both.
Dealer's choice.
For the record, it was on the devil.
There's the screeching of metal as carved on the underside of one of Geigen's plates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe don't let that touch the sigil.
No, it is on left arm. It's
Good,
the
good,
right
good,
arm.
good, good. Just for your sake, don't think that'll do you any good.
I was about to say, that was almost sacrilegious, bud.
It is far enough
You-
away.
Are you properly religious, Geigen?
I think I am doing the proper amount.
Oh, good heavens. Ow.
Get a migraine off of that one.
Oh, no, broke my tongue. Nah. We're good.
Speaking of
You'd be
which,
surprised how many clerics I get through here. You get a lot more of me.
I mean, who else is going to sleep with the floor itself?
You were speaking.
do any of you, I don't, do you worship any god? Any of you, sir? I don't actually know.
Me specifically or the group?
You, I, sir. You clearly does to some extent. I don't know if you do it or I, sir.
I regularly pray to a number of pantheons.
Oh,
Well, I
Really?
had until
Yes.
about a decade ago, but
Why is that?
just fell out of practice. I had a lot more things to keep my mind on.
Yes. When one only has to rest for 2 hours a day, fitting in worshipping practices is very easy.
No.
Religious in your off time.
should you?
I love it.
Yes, I'm much more trying to
Master
focus on.
Oliver did the same. Master Olerin does not keep up on his practices.
I did not realize
Ooh.
Aldalivo was religious
It's
at
a
all.
shame that
Or at
invites
least
devils
practice.
back to the house. So I
It's only
don't
common
think that's happening
sense. Yes.
That is fair. I just. It didn't have many
I'm not going to lie. My experience
friends,
is devils.
colleagues
Is,
colleagues
not
that
devils.
had worshipped
Nephilim
in their
pure.
spare time.
I think there's a bit of
So,
a difference
Pierre,
between your
sorry.
colleagues and Master Otto.
That is fair,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
was just meaning in the same general.
I just know my fair share, and you
I'm
are.
not trying to insult Master at all.
It is not an
Parents are
insult,
bad.
just simply an observation as to why the difference is there.
Yes, I just don't want to insult him. Anyways,
Pierre, calling me that. Most elves wouldn't say that word around me at all.
How pure of an Nephilim
Yeah.
they are.
You know, comes with the family tree. I mean, my dad's a brilliant composer, and my mom crafts some of the finest woodwinds in all of Ilvrindel. And my daddy, well, man, handcrafts golden fiddles and golden strings.
Do I have any idea who he's talking about?
A devil of some kind.
Yeah, okay.
He's
Yeah,
quite literally like
I see. Oh, he's half
two
elf.
elvish parents,
Yeah,
and then a devil.
nice. Do I have any idea who his elvish parents are, though?
Roll me an outlook check.
I would
The
love to.
LeBeaus.
I figured.
I think that so long as you don't critically fail and have a
Roll low
stroke
one.
while you're at
Roll
it, I
low
think you're
one.
good.
Have a stroke.
23.
Ah,
23.
damn.
Yeah.
The
23.
LeBeaus.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes complete and total sense. They're both the two parents.
Hi, Trinity wrote this backstory.
Yeah. Very, very prolific musicians. They are collectors of historic elven music. They write new music. Heck, 2 years in a row, every century, they are the two people who helm the year-long Elvish song.
Huh.
Notably,
That makes sense.
you've been around long enough. They had a kid. Only one. Yeah, I think you'd get that with a 23. A Luvon Lubo. Was around and kicking,
Get the dead name.
and dear
Then him.
Lord, was that a problem for them. They were fairly stand-up, more on the strict and high and mighty side. A pair of high elves always would be. And then they fell into hot water. Boiling hot. As it became very, very clear, they made a deal with the devil.
I see.
Yeah.
How do you spell his name again?
Luvon. And
Lubo is
Lebo.
Lubo
Okay.
is Lulabo
Lulabo.
without the Lu.
Wow.
Well,
I see. That is interesting.
I don't know. They knew they weren't exactly going to be the greatest parents, didn't think they could raise a prodigy, so they just did what they always do. Just sign on the dotted line to get what they want, and they got what they wanted. I got the fingers, I got the ear, I got the tongue, and then, well, everything else. Should have put that in the fine print.
These are the devil don't seem to go well from us.
Oh yeah, certainly didn't for them. Shame. I think it went out great for me.
It seems as though you were rather successful. Especially since I was hearing that prices for tickets could fetch up to a gold.
then why do you always write songs where you're upset?
Sells better. A lot more people end up upset out here. A lot more people like somebody feeling upset with them.
But
A lot of songs are hoity-toity about stories, about all of that, about sad and sappy shit. I got a unique brand. I figured out how to make people angry. How to get that core of something in them. And just, turn their wails of lament into something a bit more directed. To
Everyone
people
is
like that.
Everyone is angry about something.
Oh yeah. No, there's a reason Riot's my favorite damn opening band. Especially when I'm touring through Esper. Anti-establishment to the core. Dear God, are we, they? Still got my skin, so they. Damn good at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I appreciate the sentiment. I do not like Asper. This place is hellish, frankly.
Let me guess, you have less than 100 platinum to your name.
At this moment, yes.
Could have guessed. Same, I bet goes for a good chunk of you, though.
I'm going to be honest, it's quite easy not to like Esper whenever it takes advantage of its people. Especially the sick. I'm certain you could understand playing in a place like Folly in the past.
Oh,
Plenty of sick.
Plenty of sick. Plenty of people were
I'm-
upset and angry. Pushed down, pushed under, looked over, fucked over.
Place may not be so good, but people, very nice.
Buddy, I want to know what kind of people you were talking to.
Go by Aether's Reach, very fun bar there. Meet you with right people.
Damn. That's inner circle and far wee. Sure, I'm getting. That's damn close to the deal. I might burn up,
Very close.
but you know.
There's fun with right
Would you
line.
actually burn up?
Well, I mean, I've pissed in the church before, so I think I'm not gonna immediately die.
Pissed in or pissed on?
Well,
If you're
when
in
you're
the
standing
church,
in the
it's
center
on the
of it, I
church.
think in and
no,
on are the
there's
same deal.
difference. Intent is very important.
Is
At
it?
least in the occult practices that I learned of while I was in the academy.
That's fair.
And by occult
Occult is
practice
different.
standards, in and on the same deal. The tile did not. Nobody was having a good time. Me included. It was not a fun place. I can walk into a church, I think I can walk on holy ground. Like, properly, everywhere is holy there.
I
And
don't
hell,
know.
they've got their own demons and devils running around, I'm sure. Just a little better hidden than.
The Nephilim that I know are usually fine to work in any holy place.
Oh, you can add one more to that list. Granted, I've never been in without my shoes on. That is a lie. I've been in without anything on. Yeah, no, I'm good.
You live quite the rowdy life, it seems.
I try my best. But there's only so rambunctious you can be with a little bit of Elvish blood running through you.
Is
I've
that
got a
the
long
case?
time to get better at it. Or worse, depending on who you ask. Either way, y'all have taken up a lot of my time. I've got some very angry people standing outside that door. And I think there's a guy with mechanical legs who's about to kick a fucking demon, so
You know,
We'll take our leave then.
I do have to talk to that gnome on the way out.
The
I want to know.
stealth.
Yes, that was a genius idea. I wish I could have thought of that.
Yeah, and you wouldn't be able to move anywhere until someone fastens you down.
I'm going to be honest. I would prefer to not be able to move than to whatever.
Or did you got trapped between
pardon
two large
the,
people?
Pardon the language. Hellish situation that I found myself in.
It was not
I'm
that
flattered.
bad.
Alright, let's get going.
You did not get hit by more than one punch. It was good.
If
But the
I'm
pu-
able to, you should come by the estate sometime.
I might hold you up on that.
I think it's very important.
Well, hopefully I'll get around to it. I am already a year into a tour, and halfway through the map I planned, so I make no promises of when I would get there, but maybe when I swing back around.
Things have changed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Here's the open. The entirety of the band just kind of settles back in on the couch, preparing to meet another visitor who, as you guys are exiting, it is the gnome on stilts who's next up in line.
Mm-hmm.
They were keeping relatively well behaved for the first 20 minutes. And now they are currently being held upside down by the stilts in a massive purple and skin with black scars dangling upside down. A smaller arm is currently just holding their face still, holding over their mouth. As they're screaming into the lower hand. A gorilla-looking creature.
As we're walking by, Nova will be like, now is not the time, I understand. But if we do catch each other in the city, I would love to pick your brain about a few contraption ideas. You seem brilliant. We'll just keep walking.
The person has stilts. Is it not? It doesn't seem revolutionary.
The contraption in of itself, no, but the idea, I wish I would have thought of it. It would have saved me a knock to the jaw.
You could have just gone through the sort person section.
Yes, but then I would have been breaking the rule. I would have been one person on my own, and Geigen would have been on
I
it.
also would not have had spotter.
Also, the
Very
Pepsi
useful
Monster's
during
dangerous.
combat to
I
have
wouldn't
somebody
have gone
looking
there.
the other way from you.
You all are dramatic.
I'm just trying to follow
Yeah,
the
there's
rules
no
that were
danger.
given to us.
Those are some of the kindest people you will ever meet. You know that? Just because they hate everything doesn't mean they hate everything.
It is not about them, it is about the instructions we were given to keep ourselves safe. Keep ourselves healthy.
No, it's a very anti-establishment to be kind. So, they are kind.
Precisely. The kindest people I've ever met were in jail cells with me.
You've been in jail cells before.
Everyone's
I
been
bet-
in jail cells before.
I have
I
been in jail
not
cell
been in jail
before.
cells before.
You guys have not lived an interesting enough lives then.
That is
would
why
like
we
to
are on this
disagree.
journey, is it not?
I would also like to disagree. I think
Drunk and disorderly.
many people would find people who go to the Archivist Academy very interesting
Drunk
people.
and disorderly happens to the rest of us.
It doesn't.
Well, if I can't get drunk off their shit, then I can't get drunk. So, I
You
can't
can
get
still be
disorderly.
disorderly.
That's what you think.
I was drinking their shit nonstop, and I couldn't get drunk. So,
You're drinking just normal alcohol. Drink something different.
Did you
what
know
this
that-
is for? It's not working.
Never mind.
You all pass the rest of the line. A lot of tired-looking people who are still super excited. You even passed by the group of 3 that was on the Veriner with you guys, also managing backstage passage. And as you exit, you're making your way across the venue. Andromeda. You're checking your coin purses after everything.
Alright.
And you're checking, no coin missing. All of you, I imagine, check. There's no coins.
See Andromeda pull one of the bags out of her fucking dreads.
That's so good.
Thick dreads, yeah. It's like,
Everything's
And that one, there's something with it.
You got fucked, did you?
Small card. Maybe about as long as this, tall as one of the shorter sides. No larger than a postcard. Drawn on it in what looks like almost a Van Gogh-esque art style. The buildings shaking and warbled. The neon colors tinted and tinged odd. In a city street, clearly falling. Stands a silhouette, deep purple, dotted with stars. Wish you were here. wish crossed out. Hand painted. As you flip it over, you get exactly what you expect. And that's where we're running tonight's session. What do we think of name-wise?
I have a few thoughts. First thought I have is the devil makes punk.
I was about to say the devil makes
The Devil Makes Punk is also what I think it should be.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I thought at the moment it got said too.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the end of the session. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, Eli named the session then. Alright, GG.
Yeah. GG.
Devil makes fun.
Devil makes funk. And with that, session 4,
I will. What if I didn't?
the devil makes funk. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.